Hello friends, thank you for joining us. My name is Mark and this is the O2 Drop. This is everybody's favourite made-for-adults Pokémon VGC podcast coming from Perth, home of 3 of the friendliest Pokémon VGC players you'll ever meet. Unfortunately, none of those were available, so you've got us 3 instead. I'm joined by Chris.
Yeah, I'm not very popular. People keep calling me out in our subscriber Discord. Apologies to Braylon Boy, who apparently I've offended, and everybody else who I've offended this week.
And I'm also joined by Kieran.
What's up, guys? Chris definitely did that shit.
Guilty.
I think the only list longer than the list of people you have grudges against is the list of people who have grudges against you.
Speaking of the list, so Scoot Easy doesn't know, like,
Scotty doesn't know.
Scotty doesn't know. Scooty doesn't know. I have the list and people are on it. We even have merch about the list now.
For newer listeners, Chris genuinely keeps a list of his grudges. People
Yes,
who
I do.
annoy or
And
offend or
it's
upset
tiered
him.
as well.
It is tiered.
It is tiered, yeah.
And you're both on it.
Maybe one of these days we'll do some tier slop content with Chris just doing S through D tier of the people on his list.
The thing I don't like about the list as it's set up is you don't have the reasons.
They're
in the
posted
list.
as I add them. They're posted, but then if I
want to
post it-
there's
yeah, but
too
if I-
many fucking people on the.
Yes, maybe I need to. I think I need
I'm
to.
not gonna like.
I think
I
it's
didn't know
gonna
because I looked at the list and then I was on it. I'm like, why am I on the list? And I don't know. I don't know.
You got to search for
You
your
need
name.
like
in
a
the
one
Yeah.
sentence.
All right, I will.
descriptive
Here's
next to each
this, all right?
person, yeah.
I'm planning on doing a list purge, and that sounds like a bad thing. But actually, people are going to get removed from the list for good behavior. Mark's giving me a cute face. It's not working. I found Whiscash confetti on my work desk today, so I don't know what in my bag had that. It's not funny. I still have to clean up New Year's Eve confetti from my floor every week when I vacuum. It appears.
Hey, that's not just New Year's Eve confetti. That's also from that one time we did the stream.
Yeah, hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, Scooty did a list predicting why everyone's on the list because he didn't know.
I
he
should
looked
do
at
want
the
to see
name.
Yeah,
that.
so I'm going to read that in the bottom cut. So there's
That's
another.
good.
We haven't done that plug for subscribing yet.
We
but
haven't even started doing the actual podcast and you're already telling people to subscribe
Well,
and
they
give
should.
us money.
By the way, I made my own list
Of
when
what?
you were talking about the list. It's just my own list.
Is it just me?
No. There's 5 people on it.
Oh,
I
really?
can read it on the bottom card.
I'm keen to hear this
Oh, yeah,
now.
we'll subscribe for that.
It's only subscribers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Am I on it?
Yeah, yeah, cool.
What? Is this a revenge for my
You're
list?
I'm on your list. Like I have to put you on my list. That's how it works.
That's just petty,
Yeah.
but all right.
no. Okay. Are we? You have a list.
just petty.
I'm not
You have a
saying
list.
I'm on some moral high horse of anti-pettiness. I'm very petty. I'm not
No,
saying
but
I'm not petty.
mine's a joke
So
list.
literally is what you're saying is takes one to know one.
Yeah.
Mine isn't your list is real. Like you feel that. It's a very emotive
It means
thing.
a lot to
He
me.
says them when he's going to bed, like Arya Stark
Yes.
from Game of Thrones.
I do. It's a long list, so it takes me a while to get to sleep.
How does your boyfriend feel about you lying in bed? It's like Joel Walraven, Mark Murray, Scoot Easy, Breloom Boy, Wolf Glick.
He's not actually on the list. He's pretty well behaved boyfriend.
Who's this?
Andrew.
Wolf.
No, Wolf's on the list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially after, so in case of those that are living under a rock, Wolf just posted a video this weekend gone past of rating every single Pokemon, including forms in the game. All 1,133. or
Oh,
whatever
is
it
that where your thing showed up?
Yes, and I have thoughts, and that will be discussed today's episode because I'm angry. I'm only up to like 300. I haven't even got to the top of the list yet, but I'm already upset.
You're going to have to keep your shorts pretty, how do I say it, explanatory because a lot of us haven't watched the video.
Oh, and if you've got 4
I
hours
need
of
to
your
give it
life,
context.
I mean, you're probably better off listening to 2 episodes of this podcast. That's better 4 hours spent.
I don't think anyone's ever better off listening to 2 episodes of this podcast.
No, people will
That
say
cannot do good things
we
to your
have
psyche.
subscribers who complain about the episodes not being long enough, and we have subscribers who save
but
up the
Chris,
episodes
our
for
subscribers
for
are
road
insane.
trips. True. People's road trips or people's like flights and stuff. People literally say, "Oh yeah, I'm saving it to listen to on that particular journey." Like I think we have a niche now where people just play us in the background of their everyday lives to like it's like a comfort.
I do love that people are specifically doing that for travel. If you are on a road trip right now listening to this episode, safe driving. I hope that you get to your destination happily, healthily, in one piece. If you're on a plane right now, I have a bomb, I have a bomb, I have a bomb.
Okay. Shout out to Aldrich in an airport listening to it without headphones.
I genuinely...
Okay.
Hey,
Like,
anyone listening
I'm
to our
sorry,
podcast without headphones...
you deserve to like get kicked out of the airport for the reason of listening to a podcast on the headphones. Like, I think Dan was doing a public service to everyone else
100%.
in that airport who had to be, sorry, Aldridge, but bro, you got to get some headphones, man.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing?
It's the only thing worse than like the person listening to music on the bus without headphones is like in the airport listening to a
Speakers on the
podcast.
bus.
No,
Yeah,
people who walk around in public with having an actual phone call with somebody, but they're on speaker and they're holding the phone out in front of their face and talking into it. Like, why do people
Are we
do
in an
that?
enclosed area, or are we in
No,
on, like,
I'm talking
on
like
the beach, or
walking on the
something?
sidewalk, like maybe waiting for your coffee and then at a cafe at the window.
Oh, that's
or
fucked
like
up.
maybe.
Don't you want to hear like
But why?
their drama?
Actually, no, that's
I
true.
wanna-
I kind of want to hear.
Yeah, if they're like having a
probably
bit
not
of a
interesting.
gossip sesh, I do want to hear what's
I
going
don't
on.
want to hear just like if they're saying if one of them's like saying some crazy shit. I want to hear like what's on the other side. Of it.
Either that or I want them to do what they do in movies and just kind of like repeat everything they hear so that the audience knows what's going on.
Exactly.
Usually it's like an old
what
Asian
do you mean
lady or something.
Sandra had a
Yes.
threesome with her cousin?
Fucking Sandra.
Yeah.
Always on some bullshit.
So
if relevant to VGC today, we're going to talk about the format change. Everyone was excited for them to let us know when we're doing champions.
yeah,
We don't know, but we
have
do know when
no
we're
clue.
we are
going back to
recording.
Ray Guy.
We should probably like just disclaimer because things always happen after we finish recording.
That
As
is
soon as we hit stop record, news will drop. So we are
Oh, the
recording.
news will just be good news, Pokemon. We've got news about champions. The news is
coming 2027.
it's coming.
So it is March 16th right now at about 7:45 p.m. Perth time, Australian Western Standard Time.
8:10. But all right.
Is it really? Fuck. All right.
Yeah.
Sorry, everyone. We're starting recording late tonight. Anyway, so we are in the dying. You know what's it when like an animal's
Death throes?
Death throes. Thank you. We're in the death throes of Reg F. We just had the last Victory Road Reg F tour, won by
And regional.
and regional. Where was it, in Brazil or something?
Brazil. Yeah.
Curitiba. Is that a?
To be honest, I can't even remember the name of the city. I just remember
It's
Brazil.
Curta something. Is it Curitiba? Curitiba?
Do you want me to
Do we
Google
know our
it?
Brazil geography
This
well,
is
guys?
embarrassing.
I
This
know,
is
like,
embarrassing.
I know where
I
the
know
Amazon
Two
is.
places in Brazil, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe three.
Look, not
Rio de Janeiro and
Sao Paulo.
Sao Paulo, yeah.
Oh, there's a
to disrespect at all
it starts with
the
a H. There's
Latin
one that starts with
American
H.
scene because we know what it's like to be ignored by a big picker,
Yeah, but we're way better. So
It's true. We
skill
are.
wise.
yeah,
I mean, we haven't got a Gardy.
yeah,
No,
it's true.
do you think Agadi is
But
better than
it's-
every Australian
it's-
player? I reckon I could name 5 players who are at least as good as him.
Oh, he might be.
Maybe top 3.
He would definitely he might be the best. He might be the best.
You reckon?
I think.
When was
so.
the last, like, what are his accomplishments recently?
what about Juan
Okay, he
Solano?
got
Like,
Juan
he's a good-
Solano's great. No.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is what I'll say about Latam. They have like a couple or like, like 5 to like 8 like really strong players, but then their average player is much like worse than our average
okay, so
player.
what would happen though? Like, this is a serious question. I'm not trying to talk up any region. If you put like your 10 best Latin players and your 10 best Australian players in like a World's Cup kind of playoff,
I think it could go either way.
Okay,
I think
that's fair.
I think it could go either way.
I believe you were referring to the Curitiba Regional
Oh, so
Championships
close.
taking place in Pinehas, it's in Brazil. It was March 14th and 15th in the Expatriate Convention Center, according to Google AI.
Oh, good to know.
Yeah. So, Curitiba Regional Championships, and it was won by a local, did you say, a Brazilian?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I'll try to cut the results while you guys pad a bit longer. But yes, we are in the last dying death throes of Reg F. Feder Campo won the Victory Road Tour. I will tell you his team in a sec.
He used Zachary Weed's team from E EUIC.
179 players played in this Curitiba Regionals.
I also want to shout out 2 people for top cutting the Victory Road with the team that I did a team report on my YouTube
nice.
channel. So
Real
let's go
talent.
Adam Colson and Sahil Shaikh, who changed one mod technically, but I'm going to take that as a W anyway.
Yeah, take that.
How is the it was Leonardo Ritter.
For Kurt.
He won with
I've already forgotten as well.
it was
Should we just call it Big C regional? I don't know.
yeah, Curitiba.
I
Call it the Brazil region.
Curitiba. It was like
Curitiba.
it was Smeagol. It's kind of like a Raging Bolt balanced. It was like it was Flutterfish, Raging
That
Bolt,
team,
Urshifu, Tornadus, Smeagol.
Yeah, that team won LIC and seniors, and it was like popping off a bit in December. Did well in that, like the Brady Smith Limitless massive tournament. Came second place in that.
Second place was a P2S Luna team. But I mean, I would like to shout out third place, Alan Gabriel ran the Snozo, like the Kieran, you've run the Snozo team before.
Snozo.
It's like it's like Articuno,
Oh my God, it got
Ninetales.
third?
Yeah, Roaring Moon,
How?
Glamora, Tatsuduzi, Gyaradozo. It's like the exact. That's the team that Sebi's been peddling as well in locals.
He used my item changes as well. He had the clear amulet Dozo.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Let's go.
It's kind of
Let's
fun
go,
to
Alan.
see. I'm
shocked that finished third place.
I don't like that Dozo gets so much hate. I think people just need to get over it. It's a valid strategy, and I think it needs some. People respected it more. Maybe it wouldn't.
Dozo has a prime.
Wait, what were you going to say? If people respected it more, what?
Maybe people always complain about it, but it never wins anything. It's I don't understand the problem. If it was,
No, I actually agree with you.
Thank you.
My issue with Dondozo is not that it's overpowered. I think the mechanics are just stupid, which we'll talk about later.
But I think if you, I know we're going to talk about our things ways for fixing VGC, but I feel like if you tinker too much with the mechanic, it becomes unplayable.
Yeah, that's why I didn't have that on my list.
I respect that, Kieran.
I didn't have Dondozo. I think it's fine. I think it's balanced enough.
Okay.
And it would be bad if you did anything to nerf it. It would actually just be bad. It already is kind of bad.
Yeah, it's called just crit.
I mean, that's the thing. It's from like low powered formats. It's Reg A, Reg H kind of thing. It's like Garchomp sucks in Reg F, but it was dominant in Reg H. It's like, I think Dondozo it's got its place. Like you can use it. It's like Whimsicott. You can use it in higher level formats, but it's stronger when it doesn't have as much competition.
Yeah.
I think the one thing that if for whatever reason Mega Tatsugiri gets a broken ability, I'm not saying it will, I'm not saying it should, but if you kill Dozo and then Tatsu in the back, maybe it lives because you got full bulk with Tatsugiri or whatever. If you can Mega in it, it's got some crazy cracked ability, it might push it over the edge. But I think at the moment, I think it's pretty balanced personally. I think the psychology of like, can I attack this slot or are they going to switch in Tatsugiri Dondozo and I'm going to like dodge the attack? I think not only yes, it's annoying.
It kind of sucks.
It's annoying playing against it, sure, but as a player who uses it, it's also quite.
As someone who benefits from this fucked up mechanic,
it's actually
from
quite
coin flipping every game.
It's actually quite a difficult decision to like know first of all when to switch in or which slot to switch the Tatsugiri into out of the two. Like it's not always a simple. It's actually I think it's more requires more skill than people think. Is what I'm saying.
Okay, I agree with that.
There is something to be said for making reads on your opponent because a lot of the time 50-50s aren't actually 50-50.
Yeah, because you got to condition your opponent. Because which one are they telling on? Like, are they trying to get rid of my Raging Bolt? All right, you protect, you scout thing. Okay, cool. I'm going to switch in Tatsugiri in that slot so that they target the Rage Mod again.
Yeah.
Okay, there's a lot of it's fun,
I agree with that.
It's stressful.
I just think it's like you're coming up with a good and fun way to use a mechanic that shouldn't exist.
Yeah. So Fedicampo won with it's an Iron Crown team with Lanzo.
Who's
Lanzo,
Chris?
Lanzo sounds
Who's
like some
Lanzo?
Spanish guy that Chris met on holiday.
Yeah, that's a Freudian slip.
Lanzo. It's
Hello,
Lando.
Christopher. I am Lanzo.
I am Lanzo.
Ding.
It's indeed the Iron Crown. Tornadus Urshifu. I'm assuming it's Rapid Strike. And then you've got Lando Therian. It is the Intimidate Lando with Ogerpon Hearthflame. I think I'm assuming it's probably got like a Rock Slide, like Tornadus, like a Rock Slide Flinch kind of like Therian set, which I think I'm a big fan of.
It'll be
like stopping
choice
tantrum,
band,
U-turn, Rock
right?
Slides, choice band. Yeah, I think it's like exactly identical to Zach's pace. I don't think I watched the final set because he was streaming it and I got like a notification, so I watched that. Played like Roman Balance, and yeah, like from what I saw, it was identical to Zachary's team.
There was a
just strong team.
5th place was an Indian player. It's cool to see them making a splash.
Let's go India.
India's got some good players, haven't they? Like, isn't like Rajan Bal's like crew?
Yeah,
pretty
Rajan
strong?
Bal's good. Raghav, very good. Adi, very good. Yeah.
And then there was actually pretty good. There was a Canadian player, a German player, a Japanese player, a British player, a Italian player, obviously that won Fedicampo, a Indian player, two Americans. Matteo, what flag is that? I want to say it's like,
Wait, describe it.
it's black, yellow, red.
Dude, that's the French flag.
No, it's not.
Black, yellow, and red.
Wait.
Is that Belgium?
Oh, I'm colorblind. Yeah, Belgium. Yeah, I'm colorblind.
Yeah.
If you zoom out, it looks like the French
show me,
flag.
show me.
And then you zoom in.
But can we just
You've
see
also got
an iron jugulus on that?
just for context of listeners, Kieran's got light mode on, so his screen has an orange tint over it. So I can see how like
looks.
He would have thought the yellow square was actually white with an orange tint over
Yeah,
it.
guys,
That
my
makes more
geography is
sense.
not that bad, guys. Please.
He doesn't think the French flag is black, orange, and I've already forgotten the last color of the
Red.
Belgian flag. Red, yeah.
Red.
Which is on the French flag.
Yeah, there you go.
But yeah, Iron Jugular's got top 8. So he says that Reg F is solved.
Two.
Two Iron Jugulars.
Oh, in Top Cut.
That he was in top 8. Oh yeah, what
Yeah,
David
is it on
Kiddoff. Yeah,
top
two.
eight?
Two
Holy
Iron
shit.
Jugulars. There was a
I wonder how many-
Corviknight as well.
Now that we're coming to the end of Regulation F and probably to the end of Scarlet and Violet, I wonder how many Paradox Pokemon there are that haven't had at least one top 8 finish.
Do you think that Iron Thorns?
Yeah.
That
Iron
immediately
Boulder.
go to Iron Thorns.
Sunwing
Boulder.
probably hasn't.
So the
I'm noticing a
Iron
common,
Boulder might
a
have
common
done.
denominator here.
Future.
Rock.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
It's because it's
Bless you.
offensively great, defensively not great, and they're never fast enough.
It doesn't do enough damage, man.
It's also
And its
strange
typing
that
It doesn't
sucks.
get enough good moves, and yeah, you're right. The defensively is dog shit.
Matteo Boschmans, who was the Belgian player, and the British player David Giddoff, they had the identical 6 with the Iron Jugulus, Ursaluna, Fluttermane, Farigiraf, Incineroar, Urshifu. I wonder if that's
Yeah,
like...
So what's the
they probably
Jugulus-
built it together.
What's the Jugulus doing? Is it just Prankster immune Tailwind setting?
Snarl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Checks out.
Yeah.
Goldingo
So
was
is it
there
what
in top
specs
8.
Fluttermane? Because I'm assuming there's booster speed on the jugs.
Yeah, it has to be.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Unless you're running like
specs or-
electric terrain, which in Reg F no one is.
Does it? It's it's flying.
It doesn't matter. Proto still goes off.
Ah.
Sorry, Quark Drive for future
There
ones.
you go.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
It's the same with like Drifblim, Prox, it's
Ah,
Psychic
yeah, the
Seed.
Psychic Seed. That makes sense. True that.
True that. So like...
Educational podcast.
Yeah.
There you go.
For some reason, I know how Iron Jugulus interacts with electric terrain because of how many fucking meme teams I've tried to build with all
Pincurchin.
Iron Mons and Pincurchin. Yeah.
So people have like... I think it's safe to say that people have kind of tuned out of Reg F now. And
Yeah, I don't-
we're focusing on the
I don't care
future.
about Reg F.
Yeah.
I think last time Reg F finished, and a lot of people were a bit sad because like, I feel like Reg F hasn't been around for long enough. And now it's like, Reg F has been around for long enough.
I think the problem is that Scarlet Violet's been around long enough.
Yeah, that's
Fuck
fair.
oath. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
not agree more.
Reg I is the next format. It's very vague
The
with the
next
announcements. Like, okay, so
The
we've
next
got...
returning format.
See, VGC is a little bit complicated because it's not just a simple...
4 returning formats in a row.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
G-
not in a row because we
H, F.
returned
So we
to
went back to
G,
G
and
and-
then we went to I
I.
for some fucking reason.
Yeah.
And then we went H, F. Yeah, so 4 in total.
So
4 repeats.
okay, so it was like
That's
A, B, C,
egregious.
D, E, F, G, H,
G.
G, I, H, F.
Oh, it's actually so awful. It's actually so awful.
That's worse than trying to count the Star Wars
It's
movies.
comical,
It's-
actually.
yeah.
So to even make it further comical, so if you're confused about what's going on, then I don't blame you because it's not just a simple matter of like, okay, you'll be playing this format from this date because in VGC you've got like a Japan circuit, which is on a whole separate kind of thing. And then you've got the GCs, the Global Challenges, which have kind of got their own separate thing going on now as well. And then you've got the online ladder in the games, which is on a different regulation to the in-person.
Well, they're
tournaments.
matching up now.
But they've been, I mean, a minute, like, it wasn't long ago we were playing Reg J and online
Yes,
ladder
it hasn't been lined up until
until like
next
now.
month.
But when
Yeah.
they've only announced it. So we're midway through March. And I think only really in the last couple of days, we've got confirmation that as of April 1st, it's Reg I for in-person for an undisclosed amount of time.
For in person.
We know that allegedly Worlds 2026 is champions.
That is guaranteed.
Regulation MA,
Right,
which
guys?
we've all...
Regardless of how much of a pile of unfinished slop it is, they'll
Yeah.
use it for
But they're using it. They confirmed that they're using it for Japan qualifiers as well.
Yeah.
And that's in like May.
So sometime...
That's the May GC, the one that
Yeah.
we can play as well.
Sometime between...
So-
Yes, but there's also a global challenge with no points.
Yeah, there's no points for us, which
Yeah.
like initially I thought was because the game was going to be like a bit unfinished and there was going to be bugs and there also not that much time to get like the mons and stuff. But then they're fucking making the Japan people qualify off it. So
Yeah,
I don't even
so-
understand why there's no points. It doesn't make sense.
maybe
The
there's
Japanese
enough-
do nothing but play
maybe
video
there wasn't
games.
enough-
They'll get the Pokemon in
Maybe
time.
they're like, it's not enough time for when if they're going to drop it like the week before. Is it fair to like have to expect people to do well?
What are our like the 75 CP you get for winning compared to getting a world's
Qualifying for
No,
invite.
I think like poor
Like-
Alistair, fellow panelist Alistair Sandover is qualifying through the Japanese circuit.
I don't feel too bad for him. If he wanted to qualify, he wouldn't have opted to do it through the Japanese circuit.
But he didn't know that this would be the situation.
it was always going to be harder,
regardless.
though. It was
Yeah,
always
but
gonna
like,
be harder.
but he wanted a break from like playing in person
Yeah,
events.
and that
that's
was
fair.
his choice. And what I'm saying is, like,
He's happy. He's
Yeah.
happy.
Yeah.
like if he was, what I'm saying is, like, if it, like he wanted to qualify for Worlds more than anything else, he wouldn't have done it through the Japanese circuit, regardless of whether or not they were going to pull this fuckery.
So all we really know is that sometime between April 1st and Worlds in August, there will be in-person champions events. We don't know when.
That's not necessarily true. There might not be a single in-person
Until
event
Worlds?
until Worlds.
Yeah.
Oh, but the
The
shoulder gonna-
Japan nationals, but we can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, like for TBs.
Is that in person or is it?
yeah, Japan. Like they'll do the GCs and then
That's
they're-
right. The qualifiers
they
are
have the
online
GC and then the next GC and then the top 64 players.
Damn.
So what?
Right?
Such a
Or has it
crazy
changed?
qualification. I don't know.
It might have changed this year. That's what it has been.
We can ask Alistair next
Previously.
week.
What I do know is that there was obviously a bit of stress about people going to Orlando. So Orlando was April 3rd and April 4th. People were stressing out because they didn't know what format they were playing. Now Reg I's been announced. It'll be Reg I for Orlando Regionals. People are unregistering. I've seen a flurry on Twitter over the weekend of people like screenshotting their like unregistration confirmation notice you get when you unregister. So I don't know
What
how.
did they expect? Like
I think
3rd of April.
I don't know. I don't know. I'll be like, surely they didn't. I think people were like, they're going to shadow drop champions at Pokemon Day
Yeah, that's
back in
fair.
February. But
That's fair.
I just want I want to look back and see how many people who are saying they were going to do that feel just a little bit dumb right now because I
They're
feel like I
always
haven't done
dumb.
enough gloating.
since when did
but I
Pokemon
need them
shadow
to
drop
feel
anything?
Why are you happy about this?
I need to be happy about something. Okay.
He's trying
Fair
to
enough,
find.
fair
He's
enough.
trying.
This is me coping.
He's laughing so he doesn't cry.
Yeah.
You know, it's like kind of a.
I don't. Yeah. Okay.
So Orlando, I don't know. I mean, it could be the freest event ever for those that are just.
Nah,
you know,
they'll get like 500 still.
yeah, but 500 casuals. That
People would
would
have like booked flights and shit.
because a lot of big name players are unregistering.
Yeah, I saw Justin unregistered. I'm
Yeah.
sure a lot of other players do that. But nah, it'll be. I don't know.
I actually think like there's a lot of things you could say. You could right. Yes, it's good that they're pushing it back because obviously they're trying to iron out kinks and they want to make the game better, but they're taking their time, et cetera, et cetera. When it's got real world ramifications and applications, that's a bit more stressful for those that are like professional Pokemon players that are like have a season to plan around. I get that.
Don't you hate professional players? You seem to have like a personal grudge against anyone who can play this game to make money full time.
No, well, I mean, I would consider.
Are we going to go down this rabbit hole?
No. Kieran does coaching and is like, I'd say he's like semi-pro.
I don't do coaching.
Since when? You have a YouTube channel.
I
now.
coach Takumi.
Okay, you have a you have a YouTube channel.
Okay.
Wait,
Like,
Like three
but you're
videos?
also,
Yeah,
but you're also
2 videos.
You're also doing a law degree.
Yeah.
All right, so you've got a career outside Pokemon.
I have
People
a
that-
job as well.
Yeah, and you have a job.
You want
Allegedly.
yeah, I do.
I haven't seen you at the job. I haven't seen a screenshot. But that's fine.
Why would I send you photos of
Just
that?
proof, so I'll get off your case.
Okay, I'll send you
Isn't
a
your
picture
job tutoring
tomorrow.
anyway?
At the uni, yeah.
Yeah,
if
so
you-
just like taking photos of you.
Yeah,
with
should I just
kids.
take a
It's just-
photo of 20,
Do you have like an official
18-year-old
logo,
students?
like a logo on a shirt that you can like back this
No,
up?
I just wear whatever clothes I want.
Oh, like this, like what you're wearing.
Oh,
now?
Chris went to private
Yeah.
school, so his tutors all wore fucking.
Yeah, but this
blazers
is
and-
university.
At least-
Actually, no,
at
never
least-
mind.
at
I mean, I
least-
went to
don't know,
private
you shit.
school
You
as
went to the
well.
same private school.
Yeah, we're both-
Wait, no, we didn't go.
We're Hellboys.
You went to Hale.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Why are there 3 Hale panelists? What the fuck?
Wait,
Alistair went to
Alistair
Hale. What the fuck?
Crazy.
All the best VGC
Didn't
players
Alex-
went to Hale.
Didn't Alex Poole go
He went to
Oh, he went
another like
one of the other PSA,
PSA
schools?
schools.
Yeah. For
Wait, what year did you graduate?
Aquinas or Wesley or something.
What year did you graduate?
You're going to dox my age, even though I've doxed it a million times. I graduated in 2005. 2004.
Okay.
2004.
Yeah. So I
started
started,
uni
I started in year 1 and I was not at the school the same time that you were.
For context,
Thank you, Kieran.
for people outside of Western Australia, PSA schools, especially Hale, are the school, like the private boys' schools, where like the students would say shit like, my dad could fire your dad, right? Like, this is my dad's a lawyer and he will, like, it was the rich kids' school.
Yeah, I would not send my kids to that school.
I don't
Yeah,
think it's
yeah.
worth the money. Like,
But to be fair, I don't know if I'd send them to the
I don't know, it was
school I
like
went
50
to
grand a
either,
year
but-
or whatever the fuck it is, like to go there.
it's
It's
insane.
not
It's a lot,
worth. It's
yeah.
not worth it.
Just for some context,
The facilities are nice.
for the Australians, Christian Porter, former Attorney General of Australia, who was done for being a sex pest, went to Hale. As did Basil Zemplis, current opposition leader in Western Australia.
I'd like to defend Hale here. I think you could find a bad egg that went to every single school.
but
I can't point
it's a bit
fingers.
of
I went to the
a-
same school as Rolf Harris.
There we go.
Yeah, but it's also like a bit of a breeding ground for stuff like that. In my opinion.
Elitism and
Yeah.
drug use.
Yeah.
Not drug use so much, just the sex pest stuff as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I wish I got more sexual experiences in high school.
Okay.
I missed that.
I'm so glad you didn't say something else there.
No, I've actually met a guy, like, it was my year at Hale, and he's like now like gay and married and lives in Toronto. And he's like, he was
Nice.
gay in high school, I was gay in high school, and we were both like,
You
wow.
were open in high school?
No, no one was. It was very homophobic.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
very
Hale in
homophobic.
2005.
Oh
Yeah.
my God. It was like, you wouldn't like, if the slightest whiff of gay, you were like, just like ostracized completely.
But
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually went to a PSA school for a year. One of the poor one. I went to Trinity.
The most religious one.
Yeah, but that's actually, funnily enough, that's how I got in. Is it wasn't quite a scholarship, but I got onto the list because I had an impressive religious CV in that I
So
went
you
to
were-
Catholic Mass every single Sunday.
You were on the
And that's
list even at a young age.
Yeah, exactly, a different list.
Were you on Rolf Harris's list?
Thank God, no. But
You prayed your way into school, is what you're saying.
pretty much I prayed my way into school, and then as soon as I could, I qualified for a better school and got out of there. But yeah, I mean, I had a couple of friends. Some of them are women now, I think. But like, yeah, you wouldn't be out in a private school even then, which was like, I mean, 5 years after you graduated was when I started high school. And even then, like, no one was out.
I think maybe Hale, like, or like other PSA schools, like now.
It's better
it would
now.
be, I think
Yeah.
because now it's.
I graduated like 5 years ago,
Yeah.
and like there was openly gay people, and they
Yeah.
like
But
had it in the later years. They had it fine. Maybe when everyone was a bit
Did
younger.
anyone
it was a
bring
bit-
like a same-sex partner to the school ball or anything like that?
No, there was a relationship in my cohort though.
I think it's kind of like
Maybe they did do that. I don't know.
it's a little bit done and dusted now. But there was a phase in like probably in the last decade. There was like a phase where like it was almost like cool to be gay.
Yeah, Hale like also had a thing where it's like because everyone would just like try and invite their mates from like other schools to come to the ball. You had to like
And pretend to be.
there was like a
partners.
rumor that you had to like prove that you were gay to be able to take a guy
That's
to the ball.
absolutely something that was just started up by one of the
Yeah, I don't know, but that's like, but like I wanted to take like one of my friends to the ball from like Churchlands,
and
then everyone's like, dude, you got to prove that you're gay
bro,
to the headmaster.
What? Miss says,
What?
Miss
That was a
says
rumor.
that
That was a
if you don't pass your mate, then he can't come.
How far would you have gone to like prove it to get your mate to come
I just
to the ball?
invited a girl, man. I was like, it was a date.
I'm disappointed in you. I'm disappointed in you.
I would go. It would depend. What? Give me specifics. You can ask me. You can
Well,
find
no,
out.
I'm just trying to like, you know, the scene in is it The Wedding Planner with Ryan Reynolds and Sandra Bullock? Great movie. Not The Wedding Planner. Yeah. No, is she? No, is that no? The Proposal. Sorry,
That's
The
The
Proposal.
Proposal, yeah.
At the end, there's like that montage scene in the end credits where they're like they're thinking that it's like because she's Canadian or he's Canadian, one of the two, and they think it's like a green card wedding, and they're trying to prove that they're actually a couple, and they're getting grilled by you know modern day like ICE or whatever it would be like the
Yeah.
customs people like you know trying to quiz them and each other like you know how long you've been dating, what's her favorite color, what's her favorite food or whatever.
Are they playing the wedding game?
So yeah, so I'm imagining like you and your mate in the headmaster's office and being like grilled on each other's like you know. But I really don't think that would make you make out.
really. I would hope not.
That would end up on a current affair.
Yeah.
Yes, it would.
That would be
Problematic.
quite.
We should play the wedding game on the podcast sometime.
Yeah.
I reckon.
I reckon
yeah.
I'm a pretty open book. I'd be surprised if people didn't know shit about me.
Are you familiar? It's the game where like say
You
I
wait
ask you to a
down,
question, you
and we
both
both write
You're
down.
trying to write the same answer.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Okay, we can do that. If you think that's a good idea for our subscribers listening,
That's good.
let us know in
That's
the
good
Discord.
shorts content.
Yeah, that's true.
Good YouTube
Yeah.
short.
We do want
content.
to. We always say we're going to do more shorts, but like, where's the time?
Dan was always the mastermind, and now he's left us.
Fucking Dan.
Fuck you,
Yeah.
Dan.
Yeah.
I say he was a mastermind. He did all the editing behind most of them.
Yeah. But you need someone with video editing technology skills / enthusiasm / time, and he didn't have a job, unlike us, unlike me and Kieran. And I've seen Mark has a job occasionally because I've seen him on TV. So the three of us do have
Look at the
jobs.
shirt he's wearing.
It looks legit. He could have just gone to
I
like
think
an
he
op
put it
shop
on
and-
for the episode.
did.
He
Yeah,
could have gone to an op shop and found that.
performative employee.
When you're in your spare time, I like to cosplay as someone with a job.
Yeah.
Laughing as a functioning
Laughing as
member
a
of society.
Stood out.
That's hilarious. Imagine like the effort to go into doing that. You could have just got a job in that time.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I was like, with what money am I buying all these elaborate fake uniforms?
What do you mean? The podcast money?
Oh,
All the
yeah,
money
yeah,
from the
true.
podcast.
True. And if you want to help Mark buy his fake work uniform, please go to o2drop.com. It'll redirect you to our Buzzsprout, where as little as $3 American a month, you can help Mark afford clothes.
I don't know how much that'll help. None of that money goes to me at the moment.
No, it doesn't. It
Joel
does,
still
No, that
owes
was
me
the joke.
$60 for various.
we are
like-
saving up for this is a Roadcaster, right? I know that.
Yeah.
The Roadcast, whatever it is. We're getting a video version of that. That's where the funds are currently going. / limitless tour cash prizes / merchandise.
Joel needs to
/
stop
ongoing
giving
subscription
money away to
costs.
subscribers just because they beat the other 6 people who show
Yeah,
up on a
I
Friday
actually
night.
agree with Mark.
Yeah,
on
stop
this
giving like
point.
Dim and all their money. Who keeps winning those cash tours?
I
so
don't
not
know.
me.
Dim came second in one of them.
That's still money. You get money coming
You got
second.
like it's like top 4 pricing. It was like $200. So I think you got like I don't know.
$75 or something
As
crazy.
well as
So-
that, you can also join our Mafia Discord games. And Kieran, you've just started your first time. This is season 13. First time player
Yeah.
of Mafia on our Discord.
I'm excited.
You excited? We're not allowed to talk about the game outside the game, but I can say you're playing.
Yes.
And the day one just started, and we haven't lynched anybody yet. But it is a 15-player game. We capped it this time because there was too many people last game. And yeah, I'm excited to see what you bring to the table.
Stay tuned.
We'll give updates next week.
I have
It's,
like schemes.
you have schemes,
Well,
He's cooking
I can't
schemes.
talk about the game, but I've already begun scheming.
scheming.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's getting up to something
Scheming in the
nefarious.
Mafia
I'm
group chat.
metagaming.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Mark, you're not playing this from game, but I'm sure you. Do you ever pay attention to what happens in the ghost chat or anything like that?
Sometimes, but it's so like the reason I don't play is because it's so hard to keep up with.
It is.
Like when I've got a job, I mean, allegedly.
laughing. Yep.
And I've got other stuff going on. Like I come home, I have to cook, I have to clean the house. I haven't even done that tonight, as you could probably tell.
Yeah, I can tell.
Thanks.
I want to have this fight about you with your cooking. And was it who else was it? Who else was it? Matty B or Johnny? Who was the one that said they didn't like
I
leftovers?
think it was
either?
Johnny. Yeah.
Johnny.
You don't like
Okay,
leftovers?
Kieran. Okay, so I'm glad Kieran's saying this because Mark doesn't like reheating food. I think is this an OCD
Really?
thing?
No,
Or
I just
germs
don't like
thing?
how it tastes.
It tastes the same.
Some foods are fine reheated.
What about like a stir fry? It tastes the same.
What about leftover pizza the next day?
Leftover pizza, I don't mind, but it definitely doesn't
Pasta's
taste the same.
fine.
Pasta, reheated pasta, I probably like the least.
Ooh.
Curry's fine.
Like reheated pasta sauce, I can do. If I'm making a pasta, I'll make a big batch of sauce. I'll like have that as leftovers, but like I'll still boil up fresh pasta to have with it.
So the issue I have with Mark,
Curry, like it's probably better the next day.
you think
I'll
so,
pay that.
potentially?
Yeah,
I think
I
it's sort of
Because
what
the
sort of curry?
flavors, like
I've grown up in a big leftovers household. Like
I'm a
I have
food prepper.
leftovers like 6 days later.
That's fine.
Yeah.
If something's been like refrigerated and stuff and sealed. So the issue I have, so Mark, again, to sell our Discord, we have a What's Cooking channel. You can post your cooking and then we rate it. We have a fit check channel. You can post your clothes and whatever. There's cottagecore.
Come
There's
see what
VGC.
we're eating and what we're wearing. That's worth $3 a month.
Kieran gives the occasional bit of free coaching in the VGC server channel in there as well. But one of the things there, Mark
Fuck, we
posts
can go freebies now.
his cooking, and Mark cooks meals for himself. He lives alone with 2 cats.
And a snake.
And a snake. He cooks meals that I would classify as like date night dinners that you'd cook someone else to impress them. He does that himself for himself every single night.
I like eating good food.
And I'm like, I walk into Mark's house to do recording or catch up, whatever, and his kitchen's usually in a state of being trashed because there's like 40 different pots and pans that you've used for one meal and like plates and cutlery and whatever else, right? Imagine doing that every single night.
And then not eating that the next day.
And you're having to grocery
that is
shop.
interesting.
And you're having to grocery shop for each meal.
What do you have
well,
for
I mean,
lunch?
I work in the city. I'm like right around the corner from the city Woolworths, so I can just
Yeah, what do you have for
What do you
lunch?
have for lunch?
usually I just buy lunch at work. Like I go to one of the places around.
I reckon this is why you can't afford to LARP because you're spending all your money on cooking and buying meals every day.
I mean, it's not more expensive to make it every day than it is to make a bigger batch and have leftovers.
I
I
disagree.
think it's cheaper.
I use leftover ingredients. Like I use the same amount of ingredients. Like for example,
okay.
like yesterday I had like a fried, like a nasi goreng. I used half a chicken breast and I used like the other half of the chicken breast today to make a stir fry. So I would have used the same amount
Yeah.
Had I just made 2 batches
maybe-
of that.
But the lunch point.
Yeah, that could probably be cheaper.
Well, I guess if you really enjoy buying lunch.
If you enjoy it, yeah. But I'm just fascinated. I haven't really like seen that perspective.
I will
leftovers.
say if you're like, because the other thing as well is like half the time, it's less so now because my life is a bit more structured than it was. But half the time I wasn't even sure if I'd be home for dinner the following night. So like at that point, it's actually wasteful to cook up a bunch of stuff, then have leftovers. And then that goes in the bin.
No, it can last a while, leftovers.
I also have like emergency
Maybe not
frozen
for you.
meals. of whatever brand's on special that's like a semi-healthy, semi-high
We have
protein.
light and easy.
Now I do, not always.
Yeah.
But yeah, I obviously have some frozen meals in the freezer for a rainy day. But I'm just more like, maybe my standards are too low for my own meals. But like, for example, today I had work, straight from work to PT, and like I had like, half an hour to get home, shower, change, eat dinner, and then get here for this recording. I literally was like, what am I going to have for dinner? I put some frozen bread in the freezer. I made some toast. I put half an avocado on it that was in the fridge in Glad wrap. And I put some chili oil and parmesan on it, and then fried some eggs and had like eggs, and I had like breakfast for dinner.
It's a good meal.
You reckon?
That sounds pretty
Yeah,
good.
it's a good meal.
And there's like basically like 0 dishes. It's pretty. So that I'm kind of like a lazy dinner cooker for myself. But if Andrew was over, obviously I couldn't get away with that.
I'll also say I enjoy cooking.
Yeah.
Like it's something I like doing. I like creating food. So like if it was, because I like everyone I talk to have chores they don't mind. Some people have chores they like, and then some people have chores they really don't like. If cooking was like one that I didn't particularly like, then yeah, I'd probably find a way to do it as little as possible. I'd probably just make like a big batch and then eat that for the next few days. But
All right, look, this is a Pokemon podcast. We probably lost some people. Right, so Regai.
yes.
First of all, I mentioned tweet of the week every time I'm recording. So tweet of the week this week, there was some jokes on Twitter about so like Cybertron kind of started it because he was playing his first TCG tournament since 2014, and he posted a pic on his Twitter of him like playing TCG, and then Hootie VGC quoted it and said, Regai announcement really got VG players playing TCG. And then like Moxie Boosted chimed in and quoted it because he was playing the pre-release event for Perfect Order, the new TCG set. And now there's this whole like rolling meme now where all the VGC players are like switching to TCG because of like the current state of VGC.
Yep.
So not everyone's excited for Regai.
I mean,
Do you know
don't
what
wanna
I've
say
switched to?
What's that?
I'm a random bats player now. I'm playing
I fuck
random
with random
battles.
bats.
So
It's actually really
Singles
fun.
or doubles?
Singles.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
just for the casuals at home, like so this is like it's generating your random 6-mon single team.
Yeah, but
Have
it's
you-
like much more structured than that because there's only like 3 sets every Pokemon can have. Like everything is like perfectly damage calculable.
It is
and
balanced.
everything like you know the speed, so it's not like
who-
EV'd randomly.
Who built the sets?
Just
Someone on Showdown.
Yeah,
they're
Not
just
the
like
Showdown
they're just like
mods.
OU sets, and the Pokemon are level balanced. So Arceus is level like 67, and then shit,
Of course,
it is level 67
Okay,
in
no.
random bats.
Yeah, and then you've got like something like Swellow that'll be like level 98 or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, well, that's actually.
So
I
it's
wonder if
like
that's a mathematical.
like some of the
very
shit
balanced.
Pokemon are like very good.
Yeah.
Okay, so restricteds are and
Leavanny,
mythicals,
very good
mythicals in
Pokemon.
it. And restricteds-
Yeah.
everything. Terra, as
even
well.
Pokemon that aren't in Gen 9,
no Gen 9 Pokemon.
Gen 9 only. Okay,
Yeah,
So
I
you
think so.
could-
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
I don't know. It's
But-
called Gen 9 random
I
battles.
kind of
so
want
I
to queue up for
assume-
Rambat right now, just see if everything in there is in Jet. You know, I'm going to do it.
okay,
It's called Gen 9 random battles.
so
So, I
this
assume
is
it's
you
just Gen 9.
avoiding Regai cooking.
Yeah, I can't be fucked playing Regai until like I know that that is the format for Melbourne.
Do you? Okay, so there is a non-zero chance. So we know that Orlando, probably the Seville, Orlando, and like one other, I think it's a Latin American regional in April. That is probably Regai.
Yes.
May.
What the fuck? Ursaluna gets Moonlight?
Yeah. You got
these
the
single sets are
Karma.
crazy.
No,
Yeah.
just go through the sets. They're actually kind of like.
I've
Ursaluna.
got Calyrex base.
Is it
It's
the
level
Leech Seed one?
93.
The Leech Seed one?
No, it's Psyshock, Carmine, Giga Drain, and Encore.
Yeah, it sucks.
Got a
Yeah.
slow speed stat for an
Weak
Encore
Armor,
user.
Cerule Edge.
That's good.
Synchronized
sword stance.
Rabsca with Psychic, Bug Buzz, Earth Power, and Revival Blessing.
It's decent.
Fucking half of these Pokemon have heavy duty boots. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Singles players are on something else, man.
No, you need
Stealth
it though.
Rock.
You need
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Toxic Spike.
Oh, there's a Shifu with Life Orb. Terra Water.
Shifu kinda
Surging
sucks.
Strikes, Close Combat.
Actually,
Is no,
Yeah,
speak
well,
my
it's
language.
low,
This is some
it's low
double stuff.
level. Its speed tier is like not good enough. It's not.
Yeah, yeah,
It
yeah.
doesn't OHKO stuff.
loses to Swallow apparently.
Swallow does it?
I don't know. You just said that Swallow like was like level 97.
It probably
wasn't
is level 97. Yeah. The best Pokemon in Ranbats. Leave Annie on lead because you get the sticky webs up.
Oh yeah.
And then you get Lunge as well. And just any sticky webs like Galvantula.
Love
you get
Galvantula.
you get to Compound Eyes Thunder as well. Then you get sticky webs up and then you Parasailing. Like that's just so much value. And it's fast-ish.
Yeah, okay, I'm with you.
And then you just have your good setup mons. What's the best setup mon?
A Baton Pass user.
The best setup mon is Halucha with White Herb Swords Dance.
Yeah.
And so you like Swords Dance and then you CC and then you Acrobatics CC and it just everything dies.
Okay.
It's good. +2 speed.
I don't think because Glalie is Glalie in.
Glalie's in.
Yeah.
We do have Frost Ice. Okay.
You don't have to look
'Cause
this
it
up,
wasn't-
Mark. We can get our
No,
fact
I'm
checking.
playing a game of Rampats right now.
Okay, well, the rest of us will keep doing with the actual recording of the podcast.
Yeah, please, by all means.
So yeah, the May events, which includes Los Angeles, which is obviously a massive one.
May. Sorry, yes.
Yeah, and it includes Melbourne, which is
May.
obviously huge for us.
Yeah. Well, we don't know if Melbourne like 100% is going to be Reg I, but
Or Los Angeles, we don't know.
yeah. We think Los Angeles is Reg I because of what they said.
It's got Scarlet
on the
Violet
Arcanine.
graphics on the banner. For
Yeah, and then
Arcanine.
Robeson said in that thing, which I don't know how reliable. For reference, it was like on some forum, like someone who works allegedly for TPCI saying like trust what they're putting on the Arcanine and like go off that. Now they could just be saying that to like, like assume it's this and then it might be different or
So what have
like,
Arcanine actually put on there, just to clarify?
it says Scarlet and Violet, bring, it tells you what to bring to the event, switch to Nintendo Switch with a copy of Scarlet and Violet. So
Okay. I mean, I understand that that sounds
that's
legit.
2 weeks before Melbourne, by the way.
There is a non-0% chance though that
It's non-zero.
that Arcanine are just copying and pasting whatever was on the last.
Yeah, well, I don't think Arcanine will know because it's not
That's what I'm
run
saying,
by.
yeah.
That's why it's like, that's why they did that clarification, I think. But I'm like really confused now because like there also is like one of the nationals for I don't know like Taiwan, Hong Kong, somewhere in TPC that's playing champions the day of Melbourne regionals. So.
Well, I mean, is it possible that they're keeping champions to online events for now?
That's not going to be an online event. That's like their in-person
That's
one.
in-person one? Okay. So Japan's an online one. But then
Japan will be in-person. They play
but a week after the GC,
all
they
those-
have their in-person one.
It's not like a week after. The Japan one, I think it's in June. Like it was in June
Okay.
last year, like after NASC.
And it's like the top
last tournament.
640 people.
Top 64. So everyone who goes physically to Japan.
Like in the GC, you have to finish.
And then there's another GC, and then I think it takes the top 64 from that.
Okay.
And then that's how many worlds invites they get, 64.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
and then everyone who like attends that nationals has already qualified for worlds, but then you can just
playing for the
travel awards
and the bragging rights.
Aura.
Yeah. There's a lot of Aura farmers out there.
I mean,
you know who you are.
Japan national champion. It comes with a lot of aura.
Oh, look,
That comes with a lot of aura.
kudos to them if they're a national champion of any country, really.
Yeah.
And so unfortunately, we don't have, like, we used to have Australian nationals, we used to have American nationals, we used to have, like, obviously they've all been replaced with ICs, and then they replaced our IC with nothing.
Auckland special event, actually.
Yeah.
You think Yoav has got the aura of...
Yoav is the Australian national champion because he won the 30-person Auckland special event.
Well, you know what, Yoav, if you're listening, what did he win it with again? What garbage was it?
Gapdos, I think. Yeah, Gapdos.
I guess it's kind of cool that Gapdos has got a result. I guess I can't hold that against him. The team was grassy seed.
The team had no fairy matchup.
And he just lucked out of the lucked it and didn't get a match.
No,
up
he just metagame because it's like 40 people attending the tournament.
Yoav. How would you go in a MMA fight against Yoav? Because this has been a topic of contention.
We talked about it when we had Yoav on.
Yeah.
Wait, this is a topic of contention?
Well, if people now everyone's like,
everyone is talking about the wrestling and the MMA. Okay, Yoav is going to beat me up, obviously.
he's got the reach, right? 'Cause he's
But
tall.
I'm also going to get
Tall and-
some cheap shots in,
Hell yeah.
if you know what I mean.
But like, could you,
Yeah.
if you get him off his vertical base, could you like, would you be
Sweep the leg.
He's pretty skinny,
work.
but like he's
just chop his
he's
legs?
tall.
Can you chop his legs?
How?
Kick him.
Do you think I have that much
Get it
power?
under, you're under his
Look at my
eyeline, just-
legs. Look at my leg.
True, you
Chris.
probably break your
Look
ankle.
at my leg. I got-
All right. Well, don't kick him then. Maybe just do like a one of those like drop toe hold like things.
Have you
where they
considered just
trip him
pull out
over.
a gun?
Yeah, that would work. I think.
Yeah.
Okay, so in an MMA fight against Yoav, you would just shoot him.
Yeah.
All right.
Or I cheat in some capacity. Yeah.
Brass
Doesn't have to be a
knuckles.
gun. There'd be
You
some
could get
cheating
into his head
going
pretty
on.
easily, I reckon.
I'll,
Knowing Yoav.
I'll distract the referee on the cage wall. I'll come up and distract the referee while he's turned to tell me to fuck off. you go for the low blow.
This is just WWE shit.
Now we're getting WWE.
Yeah, now we just
I watched this comedian talking about how he was getting beaten up by this bully at school, and his dad told him, it's just like, all right, you know, if you're getting beaten up, you go tell a teacher. You shouldn't be getting into fights, right? And then his granddad comes and speaks to him, and his granddad's like, all right, tell me about this little piece of shit that's beating you up. And he was like, oh, you know, he's the captain of the football team is really competitive. And it's like, oh, he's competitive, good. Here's what you're going to do. So the kid goes into school the next day. He sees a guy that beats him up. He's like, hey, man, aren't you tired of beating me up? Like, you might be better at fighting, but I'm stronger than you are. I reckon I could do more push-ups than you. And the other guy's like, bullshit, watch this. Gets down, does like 50 push-ups. He's like, 50, beat that. Fuck, my arms are sore. I can barely move them. And then the guy beats the shit out of him.
This is a legit question. We're talking about, WWE style fighting.
Yeah.
This is just in high school. This kid, he was younger than me, and he was a bit on the spectrum looking back, and he just fucking relentlessly harassed me every day. Would just like follow me around and just like talk shit. And I just snapped one day, and this would have been like not very like impressive from like an external viewer. I would have been quite sloppy, but I kind of like turned around and just sort of spear tackled him to the ground.
Wow.
Threw a few fists to the head, but they were like pretty soft blows, right?
To the head?
Yeah, to the forehead. He had his hands up over his face.
Okay.
I wasn't like breaking his nose or anything. I wasn't hitting him that hard. I'm not a trained fighter. But after he was on the
spear tackle, you mean you picked him up and dropped him?
Not picked it, like just tackled him with like a shoulder block to knock him over.
Right. Because there's something that shits me to tears, and I can kind of understand why everyone thinks it, but there's a misconception of what a spear tackle is.
I think you have to
I
get
thought
their
a
feet off
spear
the
tackle
ground.
would be like jumping like horizontally and tackling them.
That's what everyone thinks a spear tackle is. A spear tackle, I don't know why it... Because that sounds like that's what should be.
Are you about
It's like a spear.
Are you about to read off a Google definition?
I just wanted to confirm that I'm
Google
right.
AI
But like,
definition.
No. A spear tackle is where you pick someone up and then kind of drop them on their upper half, like their head or shoulders or neck.
Right.
I didn't do it that dangerously.
Yeah, that's what a spear tackle actually is, and that'll get you like an immediate red card in rugby.
Yeah.
But yeah, everyone thinks a spear tackle is where you kind of jump like a spear, which again
we
would make more sense.
can probably blame fucking Roman Reigns for that and WWE wrestlers.
Yeah, I noticed that's why they're calling it as well. But as someone with a proud rugby background, and Chris, I know you are as well.
You can't.
I'm standing on business.
You can't. You're not allowed to lift their legs past the horizontal, so you can't like go more than like 90
You
degrees.
can't turn them, horizontal.
So I knocked him over with like a shoulder block then, hit a bit, but then because he had his like hands up over his head and I was at his feet, I put him in a figure 4 leg lock. I'd done submission holds with my brother growing up. I put him in a legit figure 4 leg lock and he couldn't do anything and he was just screaming. Like Ric Flair, Nature Boy Ric Flair, like, like you like spin around one of their legs and then you're basically bending their shin / like lower leg over their own leg. You've got like got like one leg over here, one leg over here, and you're pushing down over and you're like basically breaking the shin.
Wow.
So I put him on one of those and a teacher had to run over and separate us. He was in there for about probably a minute before the teacher got there. I think he was more in shock.
How bad did you leave him is what I was getting at.
I didn't put him in there.
Does he still talk to his therapist about you?
To break it.
Wow.
But anyway, I just can't. This could be I'm not trying to claim it, but it could be the only time ever where a figure 4 leg lock has been put on someone in an actual schoolyard fight.
I actually have a story going off of that. 2 weeks ago, one of my best friends broke his arm completely doing an arm wrestle with his 18-year-old sister's boyfriend.
Oh my God.
In front of his whole family.
God damn.
Like snapped.
That's snapped.
Oh, that is like.
That'd be the fibula, right? Probably.
That would be our greatest fear,
cooked.
seeing that.
It's cooked.
Please don't tell me it was on like camera. Someone's got footage of this.
Yeah, his sister was recording and then she deleted it though.
Oh, I couldn't. I can't even.
I kind of wanted to see
Like
it.
watching broken bones.
Nah.
It's like it would have like made me throw up, but like I wanted to see it.
I used to be able to do it, but having someone who's like snapped both legs, I can't.
Yeah, okay.
I don't think I could do
cannot-
an arm wrestle after I wasn't even there. Like he was at his like grandpa's 80th. But I don't think I can like do an arm wrestle without thinking about it because I saw the state that he was in. And I see the state that he's in.
Oh my
now.
arms.
It's
Just
like
thinking about it.
Like I already am like self-conscious of that. Like if I'm in an arm wrestle,
I get sympathetic. Like I'm getting sympathetic pain from it right now. I watched this one not safe for life video of someone like doing a bench press.
I can't handle gym videos.
Anyway, moving on.
I hate this.
I can't. One thing that I hate is when I see memes of like gym fails and it's people like snapping their legs, like doing like that is like. Why do people post that shit? It is
I don't
so.
want to. It makes me feel.
If like any kind of quote unquote fail that doesn't involve them getting up and laughing about it is not one that I want to watch.
No, I don't- please-
if
please do
someone's
not
trying to
send
do
me
like a
that.
gymnastics flip and they face plant and then they get up and there's like, fuck my face, that was funny. That's great. But if someone face plants and then they have to go get the fucking brace collar and put them away in an ambulance, no, don't show me that.
Yeah, I don't want to see that. Or like MMA fouls, or people like break their legs in MMA. I don't want to see that either.
Speaking of things we hate, we all have a list that we've come up with.
I forgot about.
Given
this
that
part.
we are all VGC experts and we all know a lot about this game and we are
Highly qualified.
highly qualified, we have come up with ways that we would improve the game that we all know and love, that all of us are so keen to be playing at the moment. So
And obviously, we know how to fix Pokemon. We know better than TCPI does.
TCPI.
PCO.
TPCI.
we
yes.
certainly,
Game
we
Freak.
know heaps here. Yeah.
We know heaps.
Yep.
We're heaps good. Who's gone first?
I have my list in front of me.
All right.
So
Mark Murray.
I don't really know how to describe what we're doing
list?
here, but I think once we get started, it'll become pretty obvious.
It's just top 10 things that need to be balanced in VGC. Is yours in an order specifically?
No, it's-
Mine and Chris's in no order.
yeah, these are just in kind of like the order that I wrote them down.
And for context, this all started because we were talking about, I can't remember, but Alistair was on an episode and he was like, oh yeah, I think this would be like one of my top 10 things I'd fix with VGC. And we're like, aha,
Content.
we're doing lists.
Love a good list.
Yeah.
Slightly below tier slop, in my opinion. All right. So, number 1, play rough. Don't know if either of you two can see where I'm going with this.
It's a sex thing.
100%.
Should be 100% accurate.
Yeah. It's a good move, man.
When it hits.
Drop the base power if you want. I just need it to be 100% accurate.
Okay, I'm willing to accept dropping the base power by 5 for
Yeah.
10% accuracy trade.
Here's the thing. It's the same with ice as well. I mean, ice has ice punch, but rock type moves as well. I don't mind low accuracy moves if there is an alternative that you can run if needed.
Mm-hmm.
Fire type, right? Like I run overheat on Chi-Yu. Theoretically, I could be running flamethrower.
Mm-hmm.
The same is true for a bunch of different types, but with fairy, if you've got a physical fairy type, it's play rough or nothing.
Yep.
And sometimes you don't want to be running a move that could potentially miss. You'd rather want a move with lower base power. And so I think either give us another decent physical fairy move or make it 100% accurate.
No, I completely 100% agree with you. And I'd like to put in brackets and also give it to Tapu Bulu to learn.
Yeah, give it to
I
Tapu
agree with
Bulu.
that, yeah.
Yeah, give it to Tapu Bulu.
Bula needs some love. I reckon as it stands at the moment, even when it comes back, Rillaboom will be better.
Rillaboom is just so much better.
Yeah.
So it needs some love. Number 2, I think this is starting a bit of a trend, but I think this is the only other one like this on my list. Icy Wind, Electro Webs, and Snarl should also all be 100% accurate.
No, it's too good.
I reckon.
I like 95. It's too good. It's too good. 95 is so high accuracy.
I
as
will
well.
say.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's like, if you're playing against it, you can't really rely on the mischarge. Like all it ever does is just like frustrate a couple of games. And it's a bit.
You know the meme, Kieran, if it's
bad
not
balancing, in
95,
my
it's
opinion.
50% accurate.
If it's not
Sorry,
95,
if it's not 100, it's 50.
It's
Yeah.
not 100. It's 50.
it's interesting.
I'm not sure I agree with this one, Mark. Sorry.
They exist as sort of like support moves.
They're so strong.
They are, yeah, they're strong. They're very strong. But
I will say
I don't think they're necessarily weakened that much by the accuracy drop, as they are just like, it doesn't feel like if you're in a matchup against like a Fluttermane that has Icy Wind, you're not really comforted by the fact that there's a 5% mischance. At least I'm not.
I mean, like, you can get positions where like you're losing and like you have no way to win, but then you can find that, you know, like they have to hit 2 Icy Wins in a row to win. And then you have a legitimate chance. And then you can make plays to get that.
it also
position.
it doesn't feel great losing to an Icy Wind miss, which I've lost many times to an Icy Wind miss.
Yeah. But they
Yeah,
just,
so many times.
my problem is they just click the fucking button too many times, man. You got to miss one of these. Like they Icy Wind, Electro Web.
You know what? That's
Snarl.
fair.
Then you just spam it. You spam it. It hits both targets. You just brain roll.
I actually think
Okay,
Snarl,
how about
I
this?
think
How about this?
Snarl
How about
can have
this?
an argument for Snarl because I think Snarl's like, you got breaking swipe, right?
Yeah.
So I think like the speed control is more important to me than the special attack drop. I think Snarl could be 100. The other two, no.
How about this?
I'm okay with that.
Stupid Pokemon patch notes on Twitter once made a post. It's
Great
like,
account.
Yeah, Icy
Great
Wind
account.
and Electro Webs are now 100% accurate and have a 95% chance to slow.
That's fine.
I would
Yeah,
rather,
that's
I would
fine.
rather
Because
the, I
you're
would
still,
rather
like,
the
chipping
chip.
That's a
Focus
buff.
Sash.
That's a
I
buff.
would rather the chip.
Still an objective buff.
It's an objective buff.
But yeah, there's still the chance to...
Then you have to wait longer in the turn to see. Like you have to have anxiety for longer in the turn.
That
to
is
see if
true.
You get the important part.
I don't know. Maybe...
Sometimes you just got to break that sash. I'd rather have the 100% accurate and lower chance of the secondary effect.
Yeah, I mean it's just objectively better.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Moving on to number 3, Dondozo, specifically the interactions with Tatsugiri. While Tatsugiri is on the field and inside Dondozo with Commander, spread damage should be removed. If I'm clicking Heatwave, for want of a better move, into a Dondozo when Tatsugiri is on the field, that should be a single target damage.
Okay, I think the idea is this might sound stupid, but I think the idea is that like the Chiyu's clicking Heat Wave and it's trying to hit the Tatsugiri, but Tatsugiri is just inside Dondozo's mouth.
I think what's actually happened is they coded it like shit.
I actually, you know what? I'm a Dondozo enthusiast. I don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't know how you were going to nerf. I knew you were going to nerf Dondozo
I've
somehow.
got another one about Dondozo.
I'm not with that. I
Really?
think it's true. I think if you nerf Dondozo in any way, it's unusable. But I also don't care if it's unusable. So actually, I changed my mind.
I think if you're going to nerf it some way, I'm okay with this nerf because it at least makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does make sense.
So it makes sense. I'm okay with this.
I'm sad Alistair isn't here because I think he agrees with me on both of these points. because
Alistair hates Dondozo, man.
I think like
Good, Alistair.
Alistair hates Dondozo. Every format.
moving on to number 4, Dondozo, attacks into the Tatsugiri slot should be redirected if either of them switch in.
No.
No.
It would actually suck. It would actually be unusable. It would be unusable.
It's fucking dumb. Trying to play the mind games of like the switching and
If you don't like the mind games, then I don't know.
Like, it's fair. Like, if you want to, yeah. I mean, like, okay, if you did that, Dondozo would see less play and then there'd be less counterplay and it might still have a niche, you know, at some point.
But
But
pop up
I
somewhere.
think it would still be strong in lower power formats where it belongs.
yeah, that's
Why-
fair.
who-
Like, I don't
who
play.
gets to decide
Nerf
why?
it.
I don't play
Nerf it out
Dondozo
of-
like I would love if that were the case. If I could if I was going to Sydney regionals and like you told me you had the button to click and you could do that and not play Dondozo, like obviously I would that would just change everything about any matchup that you have to play.
Why
into
do you
Dondozo.
get to decide that it belongs in the lower tiers? Like why is it one whole archetype of Pokemon just because you say it has to be in the lower tiers? I don't understand.
Because I think these two interactions are bullshit and bad for the game.
There's plenty of other shit. Look, like
Yeah, there is, but
plenty of
it
other
is
bad
like
interactions.
it is
Here's the
unhealthy.
thing.
Like,
I do
it's
not
just
think
coin
these changes
flipping.
need to happen because I think Dondozo is overpowered. I think it's because they're bad for the game. And so that's why I'm suggesting them. That's a lot of these changes. They're not necessarily to nerf anything that's overpowered. These are like effectively quality of life changes, in my opinion.
also just this is completely not related to like fixing the game, but like you know how you said about spread moves.
Yeah.
Can they please, if I've got like a flying type or levitate or Pokemon that's immune to an earthquake, for example, next to me or on the other side of the field, please, if it's not going to be affected by the attack, don't do the animation of it taking damage.
Oh yes.
Can
Yeah, I
they
thought you were gonna
please
say
fix that?
give it full power. I'm like no.
No.
Yes,
But
please.
If
Actually,
it's not affected by it, why is it recoiling like it's being hit by an earthquake?
It's like Landorus, you melodramatic bitch, acting like you've just taken an icy wind where you know full well you dodged it.
Yeah, so please fix that. That's just that's a cosmetic thing. But
I agree
it's
with that.
fucking annoying.
I hope they fix
that's
it in
just
Champions.
Skull
but-
and Violet slop.
yeah.
Game Freak Slop.
Game freak slop. Yeah, true.
So yeah, that's my thought on the Tatsu thing. Number 5, Moonblast, reduce the special attack drop chance.
Yes.
It's currently at
To what?
30%. That is too high. 20% or 10%. I think 20% is
broken.
acceptable.
It's broken.
Like, what is it? 10% attack drop chance on play rough, right?
Yeah. And this is higher base power and more accurate.
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
And special attacks are just better than physical attacks normally.
Yeah.
Because no intimidate.
There's no special intimidate until they give it to us and I quit the game. Yeah, I mean, I kind of put in brackets here as much as it has won me many games because it has. Like, I run Whimsicott with Moonblast and sometimes my win con is 30% chance to special attack drop this Flutter Mane, which means one of my other Pokemon live a move the next turn and are able to win out the game. But it's like, even I can tell as the person using it, it's unfair.
Yeah.
It's dumb.
Yeah.
It's too high.
If you're up against like an Assault Vest Raging Bolt and they've terrestrialized, you're going to get like 6 or 7 Moonblasts. You're going to get,
All right.
You're going to get a
Can we
quite
get a
high
6-7 counter on the pod? We're at 2 right now.
We're at about 6 or 7, yeah.
3.
Oh.
you're going to get a bunch of Moonblast into that Raging Bolt before you take it out. And at that point, it's going to have like a -3 special attack because you just keep dropping it.
Yeah, okay, it's fair.
those
It's
hits.
very
No, I
agreeable.
agree. 10%. If you're going to be 95 base power with 100% accuracy and like one of the best offensive types in the game, like,
It would still be an incredibly strong move if there was no secondary effect chance.
yeah, it's genuinely the best move in the game that's like widely distributed.
I would
think
agree
so.
with that, yeah.
It's not that widely distributed, but like it's
Enough.
enough Pokemon get it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And basically any like decent special attacker that gets it.
And
tends
give it to
run
Tapu Koko as well.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Number 6, Expanding Force. Should be based on the target being grounded rather than the user, much like Rising Voltage.
I agree. Yeah. Or could you have it both ways?
You mean the user has to be grounded as well?
And the target has to be grounded.
Yeah.
This is just mega.
Does this,
Although
does
that
this
being
apply
said-
to also like Grassy Glide?
I would like that.
Yeah.
I think I would
so.
genuinely. Actually, yes.
Yeah.
You know
just
what?
all terrain.
Yeah, I think it should be based on the target.
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
is
I
rubbish.
actually agree with that.
No, this is nothing but like clearly disguised Mega Delphox propaganda, and you fucking know it.
I wasn't thinking about Mega Delphox. I was actually
It's a
thinking about
nerf.
Hisuian Braviary.
It's also
not,
it's
because
just a nerf. It's a
because
nerf.
It is because
You're
suddenly
saying
like
Bro,
tornadoes.
Bro, if I have a flying type of levitate Pokemon or a terra flying Pokemon, like I don't like get boosted expanding hit into me.
This is just you just want Mega
I
Delphox
can't
to keep
get
expanding
my
force.
Sash Killer Wattrel can't get glided. Like that's broken.
yeah,
No, terrain is kind of broken.
The extra.
2 of them are.
yeah.
I think
well, it's just
Psychic
like
and Grassy.
well, I think electric is broken. It's just like only Miraidon and Pincurchin gets it.
Yeah, okay.
Like you don't have a
Electric is-
Rillaboom or Indeedee, which are like mid mons if they don't have the ability, but insane
Yeah,
mons
yeah,
because
yeah.
they have the ability.
okay, whether or not I agree about the way you're like, I agree that they should all be consistent amongst the 4 terrains. I'll give you that. I don't know which way is better to have it the target or the user grounded, but I agree that they should all be consistent. I definitely agree with that.
because the other like if they're adamant that Expanding Force should be as busted as it is, then at least my Raging Bolt on electric terrain should be boosted on damage regardless of whether or not whether or not the target is grounded.
You know what? I'm going to allow it because then I get to use Hisuian Braviary without doing the Terra Psychic meme. Hisuian Braviary is so much fun, and with the tinted lens, remember?
Yeah.
It's actually such a good ability.
And you have to use Terra Psychic, like Helping Hand next to with Indeedee and stuff. I used it in GC once. It was really fun.
All right. 7, Paralysis, which I think might be on a couple of lists.
Yeah, it's on mine.
I've put
Spoiler.
remove full paralysis chance. So no longer is there a chance that you can just not move that turn. I should replace it with chip damage like Burn has.
It halves speed.
Yes. I've left the speed change the same.
I think Kira and I are united on this one. We want it quarter.
I want it quartered. I disagree.
I want it quartered. I don't want the burn chip.
I think you have to quarter, otherwise you can just undo paralysis with Tailwind, and there's no detriment at all.
I mean, there's still a detriment. It's just
How? If you're doubling
it's
speed and
functionally
halving
not got
speed.
tailwind.
If you like T-Wave the Geomancy Xonius, which is already a fast Pokemon, like, and it quarters like it did quarter speed back in the
It did, yeah.
back
Yeah.
when Xonius was like that's like if you're halving it, like you're not really doing that much,
That's fair.
and you're trading off, like the 25% chance that they don't move
That is true.
because it's a stupid function.
I can see where you're coming from.
I'll say this: I prefer your patch to what it is currently,
Oh,
but I
yeah,
would just
yeah.
patch it differently.
Yeah.
Fair.
No, I agree with that with what Karen just said.
I think chip damage has its place as well. Like,
I think that should have just been freeze.
yeah. So I mean, in Legends Arceus, they replaced
Yeah.
freeze with frostbite.
Frostbite.
That's on
And
my
then
turn list.
they
We'll
just
talk about it
didn't-
then.
Yeah, didn't do that in the future, and I would. That's not on my list, but I feel like replace freeze with frostbite.
Yeah.
There's
It's
another
on
one.
my
Yeah.
list. We can talk about it. Don't worry.
As much as I love my special attackers. Number 8, Sword of Ruin. Reduce body press damage.
Yes.
This is for one very, very specific interaction.
This is
But
there actually is a reason for this though, because the effects of abilities, effects of held items, effects of like other sort of modifiers, they all kick in at different times.
Mhm.
And Sword of Ruin, yeah, I know it doesn't make sense when you think about it. Like
It doesn't make sense.
You're
Yeah.
reducing the defense stats of everything, so why is body press not affected? But it's like it
I
calculates.
know
it.
in game it calculates how much Zamazenta's defense stat is.
Yeah,
Then it considers field effects such as Sword as Ruin.
yeah,
And then it calculates what the target's defense is. I know that's like in game how it's coded,
yeah.
but it should not work that way. And my
I
list
think-
says that it should not work that way.
I think from a logical perspective, this change makes sense.
Yes.
What's this interaction specifically?
Chen Pao and Zamazenta if you click body press,
because you get
their
next
defense
to
is
each other.
lowered.
Yeah.
But your
But
body press is the same base power as
Yeah.
if Chen Pao wasn't on the field, which doesn't make sense because it's based on your defense stat.
Correct.
Yep. Okay. No, I agree. I can agree with that. I don't think it's on the top 10, but yeah, I can agree with it.
So it's a niche one. I like it.
Yeah.
Get creative, Chris.
Yeah, no, I appreciate
To
the
say
creativity.
the most bait things.
This is so. I think a lot of the ones on my list are ones that people have at least discussed before. This one is a bit of a Mark Cook, but follow me. Moves directed into the target should not check accuracy.
Agree, except for fissure.
Yeah. Sorry, I have actually put a caveat here. Potentially exception for fissure, guillotine, etc.
I really liked that one on your list. I thought it was creative and it makes sense. Good enough.
Thank you.
I'm not sure how I feel about this. I like. What about things like a no miss sleep powder, no miss?
Yeah, but you
Yep.
clicking follow me, like
Yeah,
It makes people stop and think if they're clicking follow me.
yeah.
I know when I discussed it with Kieran earlier, he thinks it should be the same for both. I think it makes Rage Powder it stops follow me from being objectively better than Rage Powder.
Okay, look, yeah, okay. I mean, it's being forcing it to be the target of everything, but I don't know
Correct.
why the accuracy is
It's
suddenly
trying
improves.
to get hit by it.
yeah,
So
exactly. It makes sense.
Okay,
Like,
yeah, no,
look
okay,
at me.
yep.
It makes
Attack
sense
me.
flavor wise, and I think it works mechanically.
Yeah, no, I think flavor wise it makes sense. I give this a tick of approval.
I didn't contemplate how this would work for spread moves, and I would, in my mind, I think spread moves should remain the same. So like, I don't think Heat Wave should automatically miss someone clicking follow me. But I mean, I wouldn't hate it if it did because everyone knows how much I hate my Heat Wave misses. Number 10, I've got Electro Shot, and I've got a few notes here for this. If Meteor Beam is not 100% accurate, then this should not be 100% accurate either. Or nerf the base power since it is a combination of Meteor Beam and Solar Beam, but it's stronger than both of them combined.
Yeah, agree. Stupid move.
This is a signature move,
But it
right?
only really impacts Archalion, which is why I think they could make it so OP. Like Archalion's strong, but it's not like they gave this mon
and
to
you have to,
like.
and you have to realize.
Like,
Yeah,
I think stronger Pokemon get Meteor Beam.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
I can see why you want this. However, I think because it's non-stab, we
Yeah.
may not be able to do Terra Electric in the future. So it's non-stab. It's on like a pretty like slow Pokemon that requires weather support. I think it's okay. I think it's a signature move. It's fine. If it got like distribution to other Pokemon, absolutely 100% change it.
That's
Yeah.
fair enough.
But I'm also okay with it. I think it's like it's pretty oppressive. I was an
Yeah.
Archrain player.
If I didn't play Reg H, I probably wouldn't have formed this opinion ever.
No.
Yeah.
Low
And
power-
it's quite possible
low power level.
Yeah, it's quite possible
MA.
we're never in a format where we have to deal with that again. but-
MA. There's Arch
MA.
and Pelipper.
True, very true.
Yep. Off rip.
Well, they could change. As I said, they could patch things. The hope is that Champions allows patches. See.
Mm.
All right, Kieran, you going? Are we going to give Mark List a number out of 10? You're
I
gonna
mean,
rate
if you want to rate it, I didn't come up with
I agree with
we'll
like
rate it.
70% of it. I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10.
take those.
I'm gonna give it a 6.8 out of 10.
Love that.
Not a 6-7?
No, that's why I said
number 4.
6.8.
That was bait.
All right,
Chris,
am I going or are you going?
Up to you.
Do you want to go or do you want me to go? Do you want to finish?
I'm
off
saying
or
Chris
do you
is
wanna-
going next because he's alphabetical and I can't be fuck listening to you.
All right,
I have to
fine.
argue
Okay,
about
go,
it.
Chris.
All right. So, bonus number 11, fix Springtide Storm.
Yes.
That's just a quick one. Fix it, make it work with the weather. In fact, you
Oh.
can fix them all to suit different weathers.
I was going to say, if this isn't on your list, it's on mine. I didn't think about it when I was doing the list. But yes, each of the storm abilities
The
should
genie
work in
attacks.
different weather.
Yeah.
Agree.
I think Bleak Wind should work in snow. Wild Bolt should work in rain. Springtide should work in sun. And Sansear should work in... Can't remember. But,
Sand?
yeah, wow, yeah. Good call, Chris.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, it makes very little sense that they don't, thematically speaking. And I also think it'd just be great for the game to give more boons to the other types. I think Sun is maybe the strongest. Sun and Rain are obviously the two strongest weather types in the game. But I don't think it would be that much of a buff to give Springtide 100% accuracy in Sun because Enamorous is already not that good. But it might allow it to be playable. Then
Torkoal, Trickery.
taking the other two away from Rain, I mean, it kind of acts as a bit of a nerf, mostly because it takes Bleak Wind away from Rain, and Tornadus is like Rain Tornadus, especially with Urshifu, is quite strong. So it buffs snow teams, and also nerfs rain teams. And then Lando on sand teams would be sick. You could potentially even run Sand Force, and then you've got the burn chance.
But even if they don't do that, at least make Springtide Storm work in rain like the rest of them.
Yes.
That was just a bonus one. All right, here's my real 10. We just mentioned this before. Number 1, replace Freeze with Frostbite. So it's basically, for those that didn't play Legends Arceus, it is a special attack version of Burn, where instead of Freeze, you'd be Frostbitten, and you would have like a half your special attack stat, like you burn halves attack. And then
Bait.
Presumably there wouldn't be any, like, for example, with Freeze, if you get hit by a fire type move or use certain fire type moves,
like
you
10% chance. Yes. If you
that would not work on Frostbite, I'm assuming.
No. The other
Lame.
So also because it's like you're adding like a new status type, you'd have to create Will-O-Wisp, Scald, Flame Body versions of Frostbite. So you some Pokemon. So Pokemon that have Ice Body can now have like if you make contact, you got a 30% chance to cause Frostbite. Pokemon.
Okay. Okay.
So you're fixing you're removing Freeze. Remember this. So instead of
we have a lot of statuses, man.
But I'm replacing Freeze so you don't get frozen from it's
Articuno. Better, but I don't think you need to distribute it like that.
Well, I'm saying, like, if you're going to have a Will-O-Wisp for Burn, why not have a Will-O-Wisp for Frostbite?
My number 11 change: remove Will-O-Wisp from the game.
Okay, as long as it's 85%.
It's
but
exactly
I think
the same.
Frostbite's just like if there was an exact Frostbite version of Will-O-Wisp, it would just be better. Because you can intimidate to lower attack.
Yes.
So
Frostbite
Burn's
is
less
stronger.
impactful.
Yes.
But like you have less ways of mitigating special attack.
Yeah.
So like if you could just like it's kind of broken.
Yeah, but
Frostbite is way stronger than Burn.
Yes, but you would totally make it the distribution of like a Frostbite Will-O-Wisp to like a select few niche Pokemon to give them a niche.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Blizzard becomes stronger, I reckon.
this is one that I'm surprised it wasn't. Well, no,
might.
Mark's hyper offensive.
I think
He
you
loves this
actually buffed Freeze just then.
But good because there's not enough ways of dealing with special attackers.
I do think it's healthier for the game than Freeze.
It is healthier, but yeah, I think it's better.
Yep. Number 2, Unseen Fist. So I think most people are like, oh, just have it do like, with the Dynamax moves where it does like a bit of damage instead of the full amount.
25% through protect.
I
rather
think
than the full amount.
being able to protect, especially if you're trying to preserve like a mon like low damage, right? Low HP, sorry. I still think that you need to be able to protect in front of Urshifu. So to keep it on theme and to allow
Unseen Fist now reads has no in-game effect.
No, to keep Urshifu, it's obviously it's a legendary Pokemon, okay? It's meant to be strong. I think to keep Urshifu like really strong, what is Basil doing?
He's latched himself into Joel's microphone bag.
Okay, don't tell Joel.
Yeah, mate. Thank God Joel isn't going to find out.
Yeah. To keep Urshifu like strong, but not make it so ridiculously broken that it breaks the balance of the game, I think Unseen Fist should just be a Tinted Lens clone. Because it still makes sense thematically. It's Unseen Fist, so you're not resisting it. However, you can protect in front of it. So you can at least have some
attacking through protect.
You can have some positional counterplay to it.
It's pretty good still, yeah.
It's still fucking good. It's just that you can't switch in like a water Pokemon to resist Surging Strikes, but you can protect and kill it with the other Pokemon.
That's not the change that I would make, but
that's
I fuck
creative.
with that.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
It's not that creative. He's basically just copied an existing ability.
But
I haven't heard anyone. Well, like I thought it was going to be like lower the damage through protected,
which is also on my short list.
That was on my list as well.
No, it's still too game breaking. I think
it's pretty broken. Urshifu Dark, nothing. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. It's I would prefer that.
So you get neutral damage, but you can protect. Yeah. Okay. Number 3, and this is going to be fucking controversial. I think there needs to be more weather and terrain setters to balance Rillaboom and DD and allow for more variance in the game. Now, for example, I think the Pokemon that needs the typing weather-wise that needs a new setter probably. I think Sun, because Kanto Ninetales is shit and Torkoal is like Trick Room Mon. You need like another Sun setter. That's not correct.
Weather type move. Yeah. Like Pelipper is one of the strongest Pokemon in the game, and it's like if you take rain away, it's dog shit.
What about
broken?
What about like a non-fire
shit.
type? What about give it like a grass type? They could have given like Scovillain Drought. They could have given Mega Sunflora Drought. Like I think just a couple more weather setters.
Okay, but what you're talking about is either Pokemon that won't see play or Pokemon that'll be too strong.
I just think there's more. It needs more variance.
Because we've already got Kanto Ninetales, which barely sees any play.
It did recently get a result, actually.
Huge. But
it got one result in Reg H, no?
I think last
Like
week.
Rajan used to. Oh, was that Reg F?
I will agree that we
Actually, I
do
did
need.
see that. Yeah.
I agree that we do
VR.
need better setters for electric and fairy terrain.
Just to give it some more variance, it's not just Indeedee Rillaboom wars every fucking game.
Yeah,
That's fair.
To balance
You have to
those
be
two
careful, though.
existing ones, I think that we need better terrain setters for the other two terrains.
I mean, we might get Tapu's back, who knows? But I'm just saying, for lower powered formats, it would be nice to get some more variance for the setters.
Okay.
Number 4, Incineroar. I've written remove knockoff. I would also like to remove.
the wrong
Incineroar,
move.
I've written
I would
remove.
I would like to remove parting shot as well.
Yeah, I think that's the.
Yeah.
That was on my
But
list.
knockoff is like, there are dark types in the game that don't learn knockoff. So maybe it would be less oppressive if it didn't have fake out and knockoff and parting shot and flare blitz and will-o-wisp and
You know
helping
what?
hand and U-turn and snarl and whatever the fuck else it gets.
I agree with you. I still think like remove parting shot, but also I like remove knockoff and make it have to use like
Throat
Throat
chop
chop.
or,
Throat chop or some
what's
shit,
it, what
yeah,
it spins
crunch.
By the
around.
way, in VGC 22, it had to use throat chop and it had 85% usage at Worlds or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's still not enough of a nerf.
Parting shot.
But knockoff is being able to knock off like
it's
safety
broken.
goggles or AV or it's a assault vest for those playing at home. All right, number 5, Moonblast. Make 90 base power and 10% special attack drop chance.
Yeah, cool.
Instead of 95, it's 90 and it's 10% chance to drop special attack.
I agree with all of that.
Number 6, Paralysis, quarter speed and remove the full para. We've already discussed that.
Yep.
This is weirdly niche, but this is something that just irks me from maybe an OCD perspective. I don't know. Neutralizing gas now negates as 1. Why does the Calyrex forms get to ignore neutralizing gas? I don't understand it.
Can't.
I don't like it.
No,
So you mean
agree.
turn off the
as one.
unnerve and
The Moxie.
Yeah,
boost.
yeah.
It doesn't quite make it so that when Calyrex switches in on a wheezing, it separates the horse from the
Yeah,
rider.
that's what I thought you were
Yeah,
getting
that's-
at. Like as one, I'm thinking like
No,
they're
no.
together.
Yeah, it negates the two unnerve
chilling
and
nay,
chilling nay.
and
Yeah,
what's it-
100%.
What's the other name?
Spectral nay?
Astral Barrage.
No, the
Oh,
other
the
name.
ability. Oh,
Is it
Grim Nay.
Grim-
Grim
Nay,
Nay and
okay.
Chilling Nay. Yeah, so those no longer apply if Weezing's on the field.
I agree with that.
Simple.
Simple and makes sense. These are all fairly logical. All right, so this one's levitate Pokemon. There's a lot of Pokemon in the game, especially like Gen 4. I think it's got a lot of them.
There are a lot of Pokemon in the game.
Carnivine,
There's over 1,000 of them.
the Lake Trio, Chimecho. Pokemon that have Levitate as their only ability, Rotom forms, give them a second ability.
No.
Every Levitate Mon gets a second ability.
No, I can't.
Weezing got 2 extra abilities after years of only Levitate.
Oh, give them. Oh, I thought you meant give them another ability while also having levitate at the same time. I was like, what the
Levitate
fuck?
and a
Yes.
hidden ability.
Okay, I like that.
The option to run something else.
Yeah, I like
Option to
that.
run something else. So Rotom
But
Fan
the-
can
yeah.
run something else. Aerolate.
I do
Aerial
like...
Aid.
Yeah.
Fuck with that.
It was still bad. It was
it
still
gets
bad, but
hyper
it'd be funny.
It does get hyper
Yeah, it'd be,
voice.
funny. It'd be fucking hilarious.
I have seen a lot of people talking about, and God knows if they'll ever do it, but Rotom forms getting hidden abilities.
Please.
I fuck with that immensely.
But like a levitate on like Rotom Wash is so good.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
you don't have to run.
Rotom 5, but yeah, Rotom
Rotom
5.
Fire.
Oh, sorry,
with like
Fire,
Flame Body
yeah.
or something.
Rotom Mo
Mo doesn't need it.
doesn't really need it.
It's
Flame definitely doesn't
okay.
need
It's
it.
not a useless ability. It's not like
Probably just
pressure,
give it like
but-
sap. Well, what would you give it? Like something to make it immune to. Immune to spore. But like it was a lawnmower, so think about like an ability that would make sense.
Sweet scent. No, that's a move, isn't it?
Sharpness. No, it's not going to help it. It uses the leaves. No,
We can cook this in another
No,
thing,
I'm
but I
trying
think
to think of,
Levitate
like,
Mons need
Grassy
love.
terrain.
grassy. Terrain.
Why not?
That fixes your
Why not?
earlier.
Why not?
Your
Yeah,
earlier one
100%.
as well.
100%.
Yeah,
I actually thought of
it
it.
wouldn't even be that broken at all.
It still wouldn't be as good as Rillaboom.
Not even close. It doesn't get fake out or you.
But unless you'd get a big Leaf Storm.
Okay, number 8, buff some moves. Now I know you've already mentioned Zen, not Zen. Sorry, the play
can we
rough.
buff Zen Headbutt?
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
so
please,
this
can
is
we
my
buff Zen
Can we buff
Headbutt?
Zen Headbutt?
yeah. We are. So here's my
Or
it's in the
make
list.
Psychic Fangs more widely distributed.
It's on the list. Don't worry. Buff some moves. So first of all, accuracy. The following moves should all be 100%. Zen Headbutt, High Horsepower, Rock Blast,
Disagree.
Dual Wing
Agree.
Beat, Play Rough, all the Fang moves, Ice Fang, Thunder Fang, Fire Fang,
I agree with that.
Sure,
yeah.
man.
Skitter Smack. They should all be 100%.
Don't even know
I don't
what
know
that
why.
does.
It's a
the
bug
70.
type.
It drops an attack and it's 70 bucks, 70 strength.
Special attack. I
Or one of the
think.
two. Drop something. Okay. This one's going to be controversial. Magma Storm, make it 85%, same as Whirlpool. It's only
What is it
75%
currently?
accuracy.
It has 100 base power.
I don't care. It's a signature move for
Whirlpool has like 35 base power.
It's a signature move for a legendary Pokemon.
A very, very strong legend.
85% Magma Storm. Yes.
What do you reckon?
It is so
Mega Heatran's
unbelievably
ability is just going to
broken.
make a Magma Storm. Is this going to get no guard?
I don't like Meteor Beam misses. Plus, you have to use Power Herb. It's only a one-off thing. So I reckon
that
Meteor Beam
should be 100% accurate.
100% or even
I'm
95.
50-50 on that.
Origin Pulse and Precipice Blades, 100% accurate. But because obviously you've got you got Astral Barrage and Glacial Lance, right? However, before you get upset at me, so at the moment Origin Pulse is 110 base power, Precipice Blades is 120, and they're both 85% accuracy, right? Precipice Blades keep as is, but make it 100% accurate. Origin Pulse make it 100 base power, but 100% accurate.
I agree with that.
Because it's weather reliant. It gets a weather boost, but it's also reliant on weather being up.
Because it's already got the option to Water Spout for more damage, and then like
they're just power crap.
I agree, like when you compare them-
okay, like I just did not like your reasoning that Glacial Lance and Astral Barrage is 100% accurate. That shouldn't be the precedent. That was a mistake.
Well, I mean, they're not gonna. What is the? But also, even
I think you can make them 100% accurate, but like
nerf the lances to 85% accurate.
100, like 95, 100. Is that fair? Is that compromise?
Spread damage reduction though.
Okay, 100. Yeah, but like it's like just better. You have better Earthquake because you don't hit your partner.
True.
It's just a better version of Earthquake. Okay, 100, 100.
I think well, at least just test it out. They could patch it out later if it's wrong, right?
Okay.
And then also, just quickly, I've said the buff power of some moves. Air Slash, make it 90 base strength.
Agreed.
Because there's no accurate. First of all, not only is it not accurate, but it's 75 base strength, and that's like
it's
the only
It's
flying
garbage.
coverage.
Yeah,
Air
it's
Slash
either
90,
Hurricane and Air
Hurricane.
Slash.
Water Pulse 80. There is this very particular reason for this. If they made Water Pulse 80, you could actually do something with Mega Launcher.
Yeah, claw itself.
And it would make it 120 base power. It was not broken. It's not broken at all. 120 base power.
I agree with that. I think when we're in a world where Empoleon needs to run Water Pledge without any other starters on your team, just because that is objectively the best water type move to be using for it, we need a better.
Yeah, so Water Pulse 80, it's not overpowered. And then so this is, people don't even know this move exists, but Kyurem has a signature move called Glaciate. It is Icy Wind, but instead of being 55 base power, it's 65 base power. It still has only 95% accuracy. I reckon.
I didn't know that.
I reckon, and no one uses it even on the Kyurem like forms, right? The fusion ones. I think if they want to make this a legitimate attack that people might use, keep the 95% accurate, that's fine. Make Glaciate 90 base power.
So you want to make it Heat Wave.
But it lowers
speed.
But it can miss.
That's insane. Ice type is probably a better offensive type than fire.
Maybe like 70.
But only Kyurem gets it. Would have been 70. It's a 65 now and no one uses it.
Yeah, okay.
90 base spread move. So it's only going to be, because it's a
80,
spread move.
80.
Nah, 90.
No.
Make it like Heat Wave, 95, 90. 95 base power, 90 accuracy.
95 base power, 90 accuracy, and still
That is
lower
actually
speed.
like broken, by the way, like on Kyurem Y.
But Kyurem's
It clicks
true.
like raw blizzards. Sometimes.
I think you're forgetting that like the Calyrex forms are in the game.
Yeah, well,
Like
never
Kieran
know.
said, we shouldn't be using them as a yardstick.
yeah, I don't
though.
like that though. Like, why do we have to like bring them all up to Calyrex
Just
level
nerf
when we can just
Calyrex.
nerf Calyrex?
True. All right. And then lastly, because I'm trying to give Pokemon a chance, Glaciate is the worst
I don't
signature
disagree,
move in the game.
I don't
Fine,
disagree
fine.
with buffing Glacier, but yeah, I
You
think
can buff
maybe
it. You can buff it.
And then lastly, the bug type. Here's where I've kind of gone a bit hard. So first of all, remove the fairy resistance of bug type. So, fairy no longer resists bug attacks.
Yep.
Yes.
So that's one thing.
I would go further.
Here's something that I think is going to be super fucking controversial, but I want you to remember before I say this. Remember that bug types have traditionally very poor stats.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Volcarona is probably the only bug Pokemon in the game that's not like a Terra bug, Iron Hands or some shit. So think about that before, because how powerful the bug Pokemon
There's some
are. I would
decent
like,
bug type Pokemon that are only held back by the typing being shit.
yeah, but like Sizzle could use some love, something like that. Right?
Yeah.
So your beloved Glycopod. Think about how hard it is to hit a bug, right? Bug types are fast and they're small, right? Bug typing itself has a built-in bright powder.
No, get fucked.
Yes,
Absolutely not.
Every bug Pokemon gets a 10%
you're
increase
like
in evasion or
reasoning
whatever.
that they're like fast is like, no, they have a speed stat.
Have you
Like,
ever
they're not
tried
that
But they're
fast.
still
They're
bugs.
not fast. Is Sizzle
But they're
fast?
small. Look at how
Is
Joltik.
Glycopod fast? I don't
Give
know.
Joltik
Maybe.
an ability that makes it harder to hit, but don't
If
like
anyone's
make
ever,
that
has
inherent to bug types.
if anyone's ever
We can buff the-
tried to hit a bug type,
You can buff bug type in other ways. I think it definitely needs a buff.
We're
I do
humans versus Pokemon. This
like
is Pokemon
dark
versus
types
Pokemon.
immune to prankster, grass types immune to spore moves, et cetera, et cetera. Burns are
Make it
fire types
immune
immune
to some
burn.
shit.
Make it immune to some shit,
Like
man.
what?
Well, I think it should be immune to powder moves as well. I think that's fair.
Yeah, I agree.
I think
with
that makes more sense. Like,
Bright powder, all like inherent bright powder on every bug type, and you
No.
can't stack it with a bright powder Artem either.
And now that's just making things complicated.
No, it's not.
I can't wait to
can do it.
minimize Terra Bug Dondozo.
No, I think maybe you could make an argument in the coding like that Terra bug doesn't count because it's not a true bug.
Now it's just getting dumber.
But that's not how Terra Grass works.
All right, well, if you've got a better way to fix the bug type, that's
So many.
Yeah, okay. Well, thank you for sharing.
I would make bug type hit fairy for super effective.
Yeah, I would.
I would make bug type resist fairy types.
okay. They're about the stats. They're still shit. You need to
There's
give them
some
something
decent-
to make them cook. I think this could be funny.
If Slitherwing if bug resisted fairy, and so Slitherwing took neutral damage from fairy types and was able to hit fairies with super effective, Slitherwing would have
Really
seen play.
good. Yeah, it'd actually be really good.
You could one tap Fluttermanes with first impressions.
Yeah, and they can't kill you.
Yeah.
They can also just click protect,
Well, most of them are running specs in
and
Reg
then
C.
they can't do first impressions the next turn. So what's the point?
Well, you can.
like I
use
said,
a
most of them are running
different
specs.
move as well.
Or just if they're going to click protect, then you set Tailwind and then Leech
I
Life
just
them or
think
something.
first
Look, I'm
impression
down with
is
buffing
is
the
a-
bugs,
First
but, like-
impression's a bad meme that never took off and never will.
I'm very hesitant to use accuracy. Like
Yes.
I think.
It'd be funny.
Ow!
I think you.
Sorry, my cat just used me as a ladder to get down the.
I know
Back
that
of the chair.
changing anything with accuracy, like or an evasion, or whatever, is like scary at first when you think about it. But I don't think this would break the game. I don't think bugs would do
You
that
have
much
to be
better.
so cautious of making change like a sweeping change because not only that, they have to self-nerf themselves every time they cook a bug type for the fear they're going to give us one with slightly too good stats and then it's going to be insanely
Mark, they're
broken.
already
because
self-nerfing the bug type as it is. Look at Spidops, worst Gen 9 Pokemon.
there are some decent bug types
on
with some.
Wolfie's list.
That's not based on Wolfie's
Oh, I
list.
thought you were
It
quoting
it is-
Wolfie's list.
It is objectively the worst
Is it?
Pokemon in Gen 9.
It's pretty good in random bats.
It is actually.
because
yeah.
it's probably level 100.
Yeah, get sticky web.
Sticky webs, yeah.
Yeah, pounce.
This is a,
So you lower-
this is a
you lower the
VGC
speed.
podcast, Kira, not a singles Randbats podcast.
I'm gonna start my own
Where the
singles round bats.
Hell did I put my phone?
All right, how much is you going to pay? You're going to charge for subscribers for that one?
Yeah.
a month. How many US dollars?
$2.90.
Oh, you're going to undercut us,
Nah,
son of a
all right, do you want me to do my list before this bit drags on?
Hold on,
Yeah.
we need to rate Chris's first.
Oh, sorry, we need to rate Chris's.
Yeah.
I was on board with a lot of it, but
is
that
it
bug typing,
worse
I
or
disagree so
better?
much.
Like, the
He
bugs-
was actually doing well.
Yeah, 5 out of 10.
The bug
I'm
typing.
gonna say 6.5 out of 10.
The bug typing thing, right? I thought about like thematically what bug types in real life because is it immune to confusion? No one wants confusion. You know, is it immune to like we've already got immune to paralysis with electric types. You've already got immune to burn with fire types. Like there's no, haven't got frostbite in the game yet. Maybe bugs don't sleep. They've all got inbuilt insomnia.
Yeah, that's great.
I like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how.
Better.
I
It's
don't.
not that
I
good.
don't know if bugs would actually get any more usage if they all had insomnia.
It's something.
All right, I'm going to read out some bug types which are actually decent.
Volcarona,
Volcarona.
Araquanid.
Terrabug, Iron Hands, Terrabug, Archaludon, Terrabug, Incineroar.
Shut the fuck up. In lower power format, Scyther. Regional champion Scyther.
Arceus Bug,
Volcarona, obviously. What is this searching by?
Do a BST.
Yeah, okay, I mean,
Araquanid.
Slitherwing. The BST isn't fantastic, but like,
Just proving my point. The fact you go to a website and
Yeah,
search.
the fact that the first name he said was Araquanid is pretty telling.
it's decent.
One sucks.
Something would have got used, I swear.
Oh, God.
I still don't like the evasion thing. I think that's dumb.
No, I don't like the evasion thing at all.
I think it's funny.
make-
It makes sense.
I actually would have preferred your list to Mark's, but you said that at the end, the very last
Making
thing
it
you
immune
said.
to sleep.
I had to
think
say
would be
something
way better.
controversial.
Maybe just immune to like the 4 statuses. That would actually be very strong.
Okay, how about this? How about this?
Can't get powered, can't get frozen, can't get burned. Yeah.
Bugs have exoskeletons. That's what bugs have, right? They don't have bones. They have an
Yes.
exoskeleton.
Correct.
Yes.
Can we say
They all have weak armor.
that the bug typing gets like kind of like a Wo-Chen inherent like defense boost?
What the? Now you're
Why
just.
isn't exoskeleton necessarily meaning that they should get a defense boost?
Because they've got more defense because they've got an exoskeleton. So therefore
We have a skeleton that blocks all of our organs as well. It's called a
I'm
regular
confused
skeleton.
why that.
We don't have an exoskeleton.
Why is
No,
it?
we
Why
have
is
a
it better than
regular
a skeleton? Is my point.
Because the hardest is on the outside. We've got soft stuff on the outside, so we can tear easily. Like if I got a sword and stabbed it, you'd cut my skin and I would bleed. If they have an exoskeleton, the sword is like hitting an exoskeleton on the outside, like
It's not that strong though.
I'm not saying it's like a 200% boost. Just give it like a 30% passive boost.
You're overcooking so hard here.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of a thematic thing with bug types. They're not just like, make them super effective against fairy types. So that's boring.
It's thematic
I
because a
appreciate
spider
that
would
you're-
eat Tinkerbell.
You're not trying. Suck.
Give them all fur coat.
No, don't do that. Actually, that one's better than the defense. Actually,
fur
2
coat
times.
again?
Contact, halved damage.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty strong. You know what? Just fuck physical attackers, right, guys?
Mega
Yeah.
Beedrill's still going to die to a physical attack, even with
And
fur
they all
coat.
have flame body as well.
I didn't say that. I did not say flame body. Joel, delete that. Say that from the record. I don't want him tanking my
Actually,
list.
what Joel edited
did no
out
such
was
thing.
Chris saying flame body.
I can't believe Chris.
Isn't
Joel,
that
why did you
right,
edit
Mark?
that? Yeah.
Yeah,
Fuck off. I did
Joel.
not say that.
And then he also said some horrible things about our minority communities as well.
Not in this episode, I didn't.
Yet.
Yeah, Night's still
There's
young.
still time.
All right.
All right, let me go. Let me
go for it.
before this drags on. All right, so I had some of the same ones, so I'm not going to say them.
And you can just
I'm
kinda mention them.
I'm just going to
them.
mention. Okay, paralysis. I mentioned this earlier. Quarter speed, and you can make T-Wave 100% accurate.
Yep.
That's fair. It's still broken. T-Wave.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think for my change as well, I'd make T-Wave 100% accurate.
Yeah, that's fine. Sansia and Bleakwind Storm. They are now 75 base power before spread reduction, have 95% accuracy, and a 10% secondary effect. These moves are not that good anymore.
I agree with that.
Okay,
Because
but
fuck these moves.
how are they interacting with rain in this scenario?
Oh, they can hit in rain or do what you guys said.
I feel like it's much less of a buff to go from 95% accurate to unchecked accuracy and weather as opposed to going from 80 to 100
Exactly.
to a higher base power.
and it's 75 base power.
Yeah.
It's not that strong.
Yeah.
So these are basically just kind of like, how would I best describe it? Your Dazzling Gleam on Indeedee is just like some spread chip damage, basically.
Yeah.
I would prefer.
But like it's still okay. I could compromise for like 80 base power.
Sure.
I could compromise.
I would prefer to leave them as is, but have them all mirror up to different weather types. So you couldn't just go Lando, Torn, Rain
So
Dance.
The thing that the reason that I like really hate these moves is because often like first of all like 100 base power, 100 base power spread move is so strong and they all have secondary effects unless Lando's using it.
Yeah.
And then even if you like, and just the fact that it like can miss is sometimes very annoying because you like play around like it hitting and try and sack something, then it fucking misses and then you lose the game because it missed. And like that's happened to me so many times. It's like if these things were just like, and like honestly,
Weaker, but
it's
more
it-
accurate.
it's just Landorus and Torn. Like you know what. Enamorous, you can keep your Springtide Storm as it is. But Sansia Storm, I think Landorus is just too oppressive. I think Landorus needs to be nerfed. That's a whole another thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I'd like to point out that you guys were all like, questioning Glaciate at 90 base power when you've got like the Genie spread moves at 100 base power.
That's why I'm nerfing them.
First of all, he's nerfing them. Second of all, they're 80% accurate. Third of all, they don't have a 100% chance to slow.
Yeah, but also
it's a 20%.
but Glaciate Curum would only be available in restricted formats. You wouldn't be able to just run Reg F.
Only one Pokemon
Glaciate.
gets Bleakwind Storm and Sansius.
Oh, actually, Smeagol Glaciate cooking.
No,
Write it
you
down.
don't
It's
care
got
about
such-
the damage.
Write it
man.
down.
Like,
Write it down,
You may
kids.
as
I'm not
well just
writing it
run-
down.
Like if you were running Smeagol, I had the choice of running a 95 damage, 90 accuracy Glaciate or an Icy Wind with 55 base power and 95% accurate. You would run the Icy Wind
Hang on, why?
because you are more concerned about missing than you are like the slightest amount. Like Smeagol has fuck all special attack.
Oh, but if,
You're not
if
using
they
it
had
for
the
the
same
damage.
accuracy, you would use
No, I'm
it.
saying if Icy Wind has slightly more accuracy but way less
Yeah, I agree
damage,
with that.
you would use Icy
But they
Wind.
have the same
Yes.
accuracy, right?
They do.
Yeah.
Currently.
They're both 95.
Currently.
I'm saying if you gave her Heatwave stats.
Oh, if you get a heat wave, yeah, that's fair. All right. The next one, booster energy speed. Why does it give a 1.5 boost when every other booster stat is 1.3? It's so oppressive because Fluttermane just gets to outspeed Pokemon in Tailwind.
Yeah.
That's not fair.
It's fucked up.
I have to run Jolly Urshifu to outspeed a Fluttermane in Tailwind if it's max timid booster energy. That's ridiculous.
It's dumb. This is the second generation in a row where we have kind of been shafted by Game Freak underestimating how strong speed is.
Yeah, Max Airstream
Max
versus Max
Airstream.
Knuckle.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's so silly. Like, it's honestly like,
They keep forgetting that speed's an offensive typing.
and 30%'s fair.
Offensive
Like,
stats,
30%'s fair, you know?
Oh yeah, it's still strong.
Because like
Fluttermane's still
it's
going
just
to be
a
the
really
fastest
good
thing on
item.
the field.
Yeah, like
With Gen, serious question, with Gen 9 power creep, Do you think, I don't know why I thought of this, I just thought of like fast Pokemon. Do you think they could unnerf Regieleki's Transistor?
I think it would still be fair.
Yeah, you can unnerf it.
Because like Flutter Mane booster speed just goes first now. So you wouldn't even, Regieleki wouldn't be as strong.
Yeah. Not
Yeah, I agree
after
with that.
my patches.
Not after
Then
well,
Regieleki will outspeed.
Actually,
Would it?
Actually?
Yeah, I think so. What does Regieleki hit?
It's 200 base speed. I know that much.
So, wait, okay, I'll do the Flutter Mane.
Dun,
All right, let me-
dun, dun,
Flutter Mane's
dun,
205,
dun,
or is it 206?
205. 206 is Iron Bundle.
Times 1.3. I think Aleki outspeeds. It hits 266.
Not 267?
Actually, it's 266.5, but Pokemon rounds down.
Oh.
So we got saved by rounding.
Mark's doing the Regieleki's max speed, timid.
Yeah,
I think it's like 270. Yeah. There you go.
All right, cool. Yeah,
We're buffing
I'm on board with that.
Aleki.
We're buffing Aleki
Buffing
and
Aleki.
nerfing Flutter Mane.
You know,
Get
not
fucked.
explicitly, but all right. Next one, Calyrex. They both need to hold an item to be combined,
Like the Reigns.
like the reins.
So what are the
what are
Reins
they
of
called?
Unity is what they're called.
Yeah.
Which is the item you have to use in the game, much like you use a special mirror to change the
It's
genie
like
forms.
it's like all the what other legend? There's other legendaries that have it, right? When you combine the
Like the
not
Grisiasaurb
Kyurem don't
and
have
the
it. yeah,
Giratina.
Giratina, for example.
What
Dialga
else
and
has to hold
Dialga and
an
Palkia
item?
have to hold the items to change to their
Yeah, do they have
Okay.
forms in
Yeah.
not ZA? What's it called? Arceus.
Yeah.
This is a bit of a bad example because it's very strong, but Ogerpon
Yeah.
has to hold its item. Like it doesn't get to. I'm trying to think what else has
And
like mandatory held items.
I'm undecided if I think that it should give a 10% boost to their stab attacks or not.
Nah, fuck it.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
It doesn't need a third ability.
I mean, unless they do what I've said and like maybe buff some of the other legendaries to give them some love, then they probably need to be nerfed. So this is a pretty good way of doing it. Also, still make them negated by wheezing. As
this
one.
would just make
Yeah.
imagine you could intimidate the Calyrex ice.
Yeah.
And imagine that you
Imagine
don't
you
have
can
to
actually one tap a Calyrex Shadow Rider.
And imagine it can't hold Focus Sash.
Yeah.
they
yeah,
can't
that's what I'm saying.
exactly. They can't have focus sash, they can't have these like life orb
Let's not go hasty. Take my life off Calyrex away from me.
fuck your life orb Calyrex.
Fair. This is fair and balanced. If they're
I
not
think
going to.
I specifically should be allowed because I don't run optimal bullshit. I'm running Terra Ghost Life Orb, which is easily counterable by anyone with a brain.
Yeah.
Unless they go and buff Mewtwo by giving it Psychic Surge, buff the Gen 3 weather setters by giving them like better accuracy on their spread moves. I don't know what they need to do to save Palkia and Dialga.
I think we all agree that
unsavable.
the Calyrexes need a nerf because
Yeah,
otherwise you
otherwise
have to buff everything.
Yeah,
else.
yeah.
Apart from Zacian
And it's a
Zamazenta.
dangerous game. Like you buff one too much, and suddenly there's like an exploit that they didn't think about in like a certain like
Yeah.
interaction, and it's just you've made the whole error again.
Yep.
And now you need to buff everything again to bring it to that level, and then you need to do it again, and then everything's broken. This is power creep.
Yeah.
All right, next one. Indeedee. This mon should have never had Trick Room in the first place.
Yeah, it was a bug.
It was a bug.
Let's not say
And
bug
they
too
just
loudly because
run-
Chris will start saying shit about it needing
Yeah, calm
accuracy
down.
jobs.
Calm down, Chris.
Bug where?
Chris got very excited.
Bright Powder.
Yes, this doesn't destroy Psy Spam, but it removes a lot of the 50-50s on turn one and stuff because they can't switch and Trick Room with Indeedee. That's one less play that you have to
here's
cover.
the thing. They can still do Trick Room in DD, but they have to run in DD Mail,
Yes.
which
Does
doesn't
Indeedee Mail get Trick Room?
It gets Trick Room.
Okay.
But then
But
then I
so
didn't.
Indeedee Mail always got Trick Room.
Okay, yeah, that's what I mean. Sorry. I thought
And
it got
Indeedee
it with the same
female
reason.
got it with a bug.
Right.
But
Yeah.
Because it's like they forgot to separate
Yeah,
the
exactly.
genders.
And
for
then you
a
can't click
raised
follow
end.
me.
So Follow Me is the one that Indeedee Mail doesn't get.
Yes.
sadly.
And then
Yeah.
I think the male one gets after you instead.
Well,
Yes.
the male one gets Trick Room instead.
But he also gets after you, which the female doesn't get.
The female will probably have another because theoretically, the like male didn't get Trick Room and Indeedee female did, and they were like trade offs.
Yeah.
But then female basically just like, well, we gave it to it by accident, so now I guess they can all have it.
Yeah.
And they didn't buff male
Yes.
at all.
I
Potentially,
think this just removes a variance against Psy Spam a little bit, and it's a little bit more fair.
Yeah, I reckon.
potentially hot take here, but I also think that indeed he should be pure psychic type. Fuck that normal
Yeah,
type.
normal. It's bullshit.
I agree
Fuck
with
the
that.
normal typing.
Yeah.
Because
Bullshit.
it's just
What is
so
it
much
with
more.
It's a
all these
buff.
Yeah.
psychic
Such a buff.
normal Trick Room setters?
Farigiraf, Rangaroo.
It's so strong.
Yeah, it's insane. Like once again, my life orb Terra Ghost Calyrex hates it.
Yeah, I think I think like that. Yeah, that is one of the reasons.
Although
it's so
I will
strong.
say, if you start taking normal typing away from Farigiraf and Indeedee, then suddenly dark typing gets a bit of a nerf.
Well, I
'cause
didn't
it
say
loses its-
Farigiraf. I just said
No,
Ninja.
I know, but like it loses its niche over Ghost in a lot of times.
Yeah, it's true. Dark's pretty strong though.
Love dark type.
Yeah.
My favorite type.
I'm surprised by that.
Is that a race thing? Is that a race joke? Wow. Kieran came to play.
No, I'm just from you. I'm surprised that you're saying that.
My favorite Pokemon's Umbreon.
My favorite type's dark as well, by the way. But I'm just surprised that your favorite.
My
type
favorite
is dark.
Pokemon's also a dark type.
It's out of curiosity.
My favorite type actually is dark.
No,
type.
so is mine.
Dan's favorite
Yeah,
Pokemon
yeah.
is also
What
a
did you
dark
think
type.
mine was? Like fairy or grass or something?
Well, I know Umbreon's your favorite Pokemon. That doesn't mean it's Dark's your favorite type.
Look at my favorite Pokemon. Tyranitar,
Yes.
Cacturn.
Nah, Dark
Umbreon.
types. Dark types are the best.
I agree.
Yveltal.
Yeah. Oh, look, it wouldn't be in my top 10, but it's up
I
there.
love Yveltal.
So just going through a mental catalog, Mike, can I suggest an amendment to something you previously suggested?
Yeah, go on.
Booster speed only providing 30%. I reckon it should still provide 50% specifically to Iron Bundle because I like it and I don't want it to change.
Okay, sure.
Thank you.
Sure, you can have it. I just
And-
don't want Flutter Mane.
And
Valid.
it gets an accurate water move, Iron Bundle. We'll give it an accurate
Yes.
water move. We'll give it the
Okay, I don't like
water
this.
We'll give it
pulse
the
80.
boosted
We're doing
water
too
pulse.
much, guys. We're
Yeah.
doing too much.
Well,
We're overcooking
we're giving
bundle.
Iron Bundle a water move.
Hydropun's a good move.
It's fucked.
I would
It's
probably still
fucking
use Hydro Pump
shit.
depending on the format. Sometimes you just need like the opportunity to hit hard.
All right, anyway. Ogopon. Remove the mask boost.
Okay.
Why does it get a 20% boost coded in?
What was like Soldier, right?
I think
or like
it-
one of those.
It-
Like,
Yes.
It's to compensate for it's because like if you compare it to the grass one, it can run Life Orb or something.
Yes, but the
Like a
trade-off
sash.
is you can't Terra out of your grass type and you have one stab move.
True.
Yeah.
That's the trade-off.
Here's my question though. What's going to happen?
I'm on board. I
What's
agree.
going to happen to Ogopons in future generations without Terra as the mechanic? Do they kind of need the item boost? Otherwise, they kind of, without being able to Terrify, get
Yeah.
a +1 attack boost.
Okay, that was a side point of this patch note. The main one was the high crit rate of Cudgel needs to go.
I agree.
Okay.
That was the main point.
Yes.
But I also think that like the mask boost is a little bit silly because it already has legendary, low level legendary
Got
stats.
decent
Yeah.
stats.
Good typing. I'm just
good
ignoring the grass
abilities.
one, but good typing, good abilities.
I think if Terra was
good
removed,
signature move.
I think if Terra wasn't a thing, you'd have to keep the
that's
mask attack
fair.
boost.
That's fair.
No, I still
have-
don't because
so
they're still
broken.
strong even without
Yeah, follow me.
Terra. We look at the
Spiky shield.
the rock. Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
Rock Ogopon. So in Reg G, I think it was the most used Ogopon. It was
I used
certainly
it
up
in
there.
Reg G.
No one Terras their Rockpon. Like these are usable Pokemon without terrestrialization, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
Yeah, but I think if you took, okay, maybe just make Ivy Cudgel less broken then.
Yeah, I mean, like
Remove the crit
crit
chance.
is just like you just have a 3 times higher chance of losing a game.
Wait,
sometimes.
here's another suggestion. Ivy Cudgel on Rockpon is reduced to 90% accurate.
Fuck the rock types.
Also, while we're buffing
There
bugs,
is no such thing as an accurate rock type move.
bug types are immune to critical hits.
Shut
There
the
we go.
fuck up.
Again, are we compounding these
Compounding
things now,
these,
Chris?
yeah.
Or
Oh, just
are you-
alternative
Speaking of compounding,
steps.
compound
Alternative-
eyes,
Look.
they hit higher accuracy.
Yeah, they've all
that
got
canon?
they've all
that
got
canon?
compounding.
Yeah.
what you're saying?
Oh,
Oh, they've all got Wonder Guard as well, actually.
No, I'm saying I'm giving you alternate
They all have
suggestions.
tinted lens.
I'm
They're
giving you
bugs.
alternate suggestions.
bugs. They're
Okay,
all
so
tinted.
if you want to get them all an inbuilt tinted lens,
No.
why not?
That is so unbelievably.
You're still having to run a B drill. Like it's like
What? No one's gonna run B drill.
I'm giving you an example of a typical bug type.
Maybe the Volcarona.
If you want to see how much they struggle,
Maybe
go
the
watch
Scizor.
Wolfie's mono bug tournament video.
I think if Mega Beedrill with adaptability also inherently got tinted lens, that might actually be cracked.
that would one shot everything.
Yeah.
That
It's
would
still
one shot
good- it's-
everything.
I'm pretty sure
I've changed my mind. I want
I'm
this.
pretty sure it gets like outsped and OKO'd by like a Mega Alakazam or something. Like, you know, what's
No one's running Mega Alakazam.
Well, apparently they're all running Mega Beedrill in this scenario, so why aren't they running Mega Alakazam?
If it has tinted lens
Yeah.
and adaptability, I would run that mod because it would
Also-
one shot everything in the game.
And that's what I want. And that's a great
I
change.
think people will run Mega Alakazam.
Really?
Because it gets expanding force.
it gets expanding force. And it's on the
175 base
ground.
special attack, 150
Yeah.
speed.
Yeah. With the terrain shit. That's fair. All right. Anyway, next one. I have Ursaluna,
Which one?
the
Normal.
4 legs. 4
Quadrupedal?
legs.
Guts.
Quadrupedal. Is that
Hisuian
how do you say
Ursaluna.
it?
Quadrupedal.
Yeah, there you
Yes.
go. What Chris said. I give 2 options here. You either remove facade from it or you remove guts from it.
I think is if you remove guts from it, Like, does
This one's so
does
stupidly
Ursa Ring
broken.
still get guts in this scenario?
Yeah. Ursaluna is
Just it gets a new ability.
it's separate.
Hmm.
Ursa Ring can keep.
Here's an alternative suggestion. Maybe would it be okay if Facade was only 60 base power, and if you were burn it double to 120?
Yeah, that's another option. It's still very strong. I just think Ursaluna is just like that. Both of them are stupidly broken. I think the physical one is more like harder to punish.
Wheezing's good. Can confirm.
Yeah,
because then it burn. The burn actually.
Yeah, but Facade is still cracked.
Yeah, but it's burnt, so it's actually halved
so
attack.
it's halving attack.
And it doesn't get the
Facade
guts
ignores
boost.
the half.
Oh yeah.
So even when it
I don't
loses its guts boost, Facade ignores the damage halving from burn.
Is that right?
And yes, it is because
You're the wheezing player.
I
bro.
don't
know
you
if that's
should know
right.
this. I learned this watching your games when you were prepping for Sydney.
Yeah, and the Facade was doing fuck all.
It was doing less because of the guts, but it's still.
It's
I'll
doing
find and read it out.
50% less. No, sorry, it's doing
33%.
30%.
It's still 140 base power when you're burned, but you're still burned.
No, it doesn't have the damage.
I thought you were still burned, but that is what Facade says. No. Isn't it the guts that makes burn not halve the attack? Because headlong rush isn't halved when there's
correct.
no neutralizing
Guts,
gas.
rather than halve the attack, increases it by 50%.
Okay.
But
And then
even when you
Facade,
remove, let me find the.
Get the Bulbapedia article up. I don't reckon it still does 140 no burn.
I think Mark is right.
I think I'm right.
Mark's right.
I don't doubt it. However, what am I looking for?
Okay, I'm not saying everyone should have a Wheezing on their team to beat us.
Yeah, that's
is
just a problem if you have to build a whole team around a Weezing just to counter Ursaluna.
Do you think, like, I'm just trying to think how else you could balance it. I mean, drop the base power Facade, obviously.
Yeah.
It's stat wise.
But I don't want to nerf
is it because
the other
do you
Facade
think it's
ones.
also cracked because it can also have a Tailwind mode? Is that also the issue?
It's stats and it's typing.
Make it like Ogerpon. It has to hold an item. It can't hold a Flame Orb.
The problem, yeah, well, like if you get rid of guts and you give it like a good ability, then you get to still have a held item and it's still a very strong mon. But then you can also like status it and stuff. And like, that's a whole thing. You can't spore it. So it's in Trick Room and it just abuses Trick Room so well because you can't get spored by Amoonguss. But I think what makes it so strong is just like the type combination is what resists normal, rock, steel, headlong rush, earthquake.
Yeah,
I think
it's an insane type combo.
Insane.
For both the special and the physical.
Assuming that your normal type move is 140 base power. Obviously, if you're like, it's the same with Ursaluna. Ursaluna's a bit stronger. The other one, it's
The
normal
special
type move.
attack
But
one.
like, if its normal type move was like 100, then it's not like that strong of a combo.
I mean,
because normal doesn't hit it.
Also,
It's super
I don't know
effective.
why.
Generation 6 onwards, fucking these ads keep popping up on my screen. When using Facade, Burn's effect of halving damage done by physical moves is now ignored.
There you go.
Okay.
140 base power.
But the attack stat is still.
It's 30%. It's 33% lower than what it would do if Weezing wasn't on the field, which
Correct.
isn't. That's like an Intimidate. It is the exam is getting one Intimidate on Facade, but they can't headlong rush.
The Headlong Rush is doing significantly less because
Yes.
it is burned. Facade, the only drop is that the Guts boost is no longer in effect.
Yes.
I think
Again, you should know this. You were playing Weezy.
I just felt like Facade was not doing much. But like anyway, I still think like there's some counter. Like, you got Rillaboom's like a good counterplay to it.
Barely.
I think maybe
Earthquake is like
I don't know. I don't know how you nerf
barely
it. But
even in top
I think
four moves
removing
for
guts
Ursaluna.
is like too much of like it's too much of a. I don't think
This is
Pokemon
a
Company would ever
different
do
Pokemon.
that. Yeah, it would. It's like changing the Pokemon too
That's
much.
not what this has been based on, though, is it?
No, we're not doing like what the Pokemon Company might do because these
They're
are
not
all
gonna do
good changes
shit.
and they're not going to do any of it.
True, but well, I thought some of mine were like realistic things that could happen.
Okay, I mean, same actually, but like,
Like I don't think increasing Zen headbutt to 100% accuracy is like something that the Pokemon Company would never do. Whereas I think like removing guts outright is something that's
no,
pretty,
not from the game.
I could see them removing
from
Facade
Ursaluna.
from
Remove
Ursaluna.
Facade from Ursaluna. Either one, I'm happy with. Something nerf Ursaluna in some capacity.
Yep,
That's
Yeah,
what I
get rid
want.
of Facade. It has to use Double Edge.
Yeah, that's still a good Pokemon. Not as good.
Would increasing the burn chip back up to what it used to be, where it was the same as poison, would that help?
Not really.
So that it's like it's chip after
It's
a
not
couple
really
of
a
turns.
stall, but like, it's not on the field for enough turns that's gonna
Yeah,
matter
it's
that much.
like it's clicking headlong rush and like it just wants to trade like with two mons and then die.
All right.
But I mean, like it would be worse, yes, but I don't know how significantly. Sneasler, really quickly, just get rid of the move, please. I don't.
Would you
Diaclaw.
consider
Diaclaw.
Would you consider Diaclaw if it had like a 10% chance for secondary status, and then like each stat had like a 3.3% recurring like chance in that 10%. So rather than being a 30%,
no one would play it.
Is it 50% or 30% chance overall?
It's a 50% chance.
Okay, maybe we just dropped to 20% chance because that wouldn't happen as often. You wouldn't be as frustrated.
Okay, yes, that like I just think like that is it. Like it's literally
it's a cracked
It's
move.
a casino move.
I think I think when they originally made it, they're like, right, it's a poison type attack. They're not very common. It's got a lot of resistances. Like people are not gonna like be. It's just not gonna like. I think in a low-powered format, Sneasel's stats, its speed and its attack stat, with its unburden ability / poison touch, like it's got too many things going for it. Where like on that Pokemon, Diaclaw is too good. I think if you gave Diaclaw to like I don't know, like Toxicroak, it would not be as It would be as bad because it's like it's not. It's slower. It's weaker. It hasn't got everything else going for it.
It's just the concept of the move.
Yeah.
It's just like it's too inherent to the concept of the move.
Or maybe just like, do you remove sleep and have like confusion as this instead of?
I hate para more than I hate sleep, man. I am the number one para hater in the world.
In the world.
I'm claiming that. I am the number one.
You heard it here first, folks.
Para hater. But yes, I just want to get rid of the move. It can use Gunk Shot. It can use Poison Jab.
Yep.
They're strong.
Cool.
Keep Diaclaw, if you want it can have a chance, like a high chance to poison, like a 50% chance to poison. There you go.
I'll fuck with that.
There you go.
Can we make Gunk Shot like slightly more accurate?
It's pretty strong.
I know.
It's quite strong.
We just said get rid of Diaclaw. So can we have like Gunk Shot like 85 maybe instead of 80?
Okay,
Sure.
85 max. But like think about it, Hydro Pump's 180, Gunk Shot's 120.
But Hydro Pump gets weather boost.
Hydro Pump at 110, right?
It's 110.
110, sorry.
80
yes,
accurate.
but still, 120,
It is less than Gunk Shot.
80.
Well, I do think water, rock, flying, those three offensively need a lot of love, and fairy physical. But like
Water does not need
I don't
love.
think water needs love. Definitely not on the physical
water,
end.
you've got like Surf, Water Pulse, Scald on like 5 Pokemon in the game,
Muddy Water.
Muddy Water Miss. Like I just think like maybe like a water
Water
attack.
Spout.
That's on like 3 Pokemon.
But like I feel like a lot of these like good water types just have like a niche move that like Weather Ball on Pelipper.
I guess you got Water Player, just AD, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Like
It's only the
Primarina gets like I
starters.
swear like all the good water types just happen to have a good water move because
No, you look at like
Hyper Voice.
You look at things like Milotic and Empoleon and like Iron Bundle. These Pokemon are crying out for a good water move.
Like I said before, I still don't even if we gave Iron Bundle
What about Tatsugiri? If I lose one more game to a Muddy Water Miss, I'm going to fucking kill myself.
Run Surf. You're only ever clicking it when it's the last mod on the field anyway.
Yeah, but then like if it's come down to like the little sushi that could versus like 2v1,
You want Surf.
I want Muddy Water to
Surf.
hit.
No, you want Surf.
I've thought about it, but then
Like I said, you're only ever swinging when it's like all my friends are dead.
give it a new signature move when it gets
No,
to
just
Mega.
run Surf, dickhead.
I've never seen anyone run Surf on Tatsugiri, so
Be an
calling
innovator.
me out for not running Surf is calling out the rest of the whole community.
Yep. If you listen to this and you run Muddy Water on your Tatsugiri, you're a pussy and you should run Surf.
All right, you heard that here first, folks.
Isn't running Surf the pussy option?
No, because you're scared of hitting your partner.
Nah, but you're gambler.
Scared of
if you're
missing.
hitting
Yeah.
Muddy Water.
You know what? That's true. Yeah, you're gambling on the hit and also the accuracy drop.
getting it.
Yeah.
I'm not scared.
You know what? No, I've changed my mind. Yeah.
Yeah.
99% of gamblers quit before they win big.
Okay, how about bug types or have inherent telepathy?
Shut the fuck up.
So you can use Surf Kyogre next to them and they're immune.
Are you like
Telepathy
honestly,
compound
like it's not like
in the
it's
pocket
not
of
that your
big
choices
bug
are that
over here.
bad. You're just pissing me off at this point, all right? Like,
Well,
all right.
I'm just trying to save the bug type
Next one. Goldango only immune to like the actual act of getting statused.
So it's like purifying salt.
Yes.
So can you be more specific?
It can get parting shotted, it can get encored, it can get disabled, it can get
But you're also it can also get helping handed. Then
it can get helping handed now.
Ooh.
It can't get poisoned, slept, paralyzed.
Oh, wow. I can't get poisoned.
Frozen. It can't get frozen now with my rework.
Oh, huge.
So what you're saying is it's immune to Spore, it's immune to Thunderwave.
Yes.
It's also
It just
immune-
cannot be status.
It's also immune to like Blizzard Freeze.
Yes.
And Diaclaw.
Shout out
it's a
to
bad
my
example,
round
but-
Okay.
for
I think I
LAIC,
have
which
a-
motivated this.
I think you'll find that Specs, Terra Steel, Make It Rain, Helping Hand is going to be a problem.
I want to click parting shot into the golden go.
It's not a problem because you just thunderwave it.
Well, we've taken parting shot off
No, you can't
Incineroar.
thunderdwave it.
Oh yeah, true.
We've taken parting shot
You
off
scary face
Incineroar,
it.
so
Yeah,
can't
we
do
have
that.
taken part, but you can
make a Scrafty
you can
do
like
it.
disable it if it's back. You can do something. You can
Encore into nasty plot.
Like,
yeah. Okay.
You can just like what about these like you can like fake tears it as well and like.
I'm worried
I
though
don't know.
if you nerf Goldane going this way, I don't think it would be as like anywhere near as good.
That's fine.
It's pretty strong, man.
I think not being able to, I think being immune to Encore like Whimsicott, for example, is like part of the reason why it's so good.
Yeah, sure. And like we acknowledge this is a nerf,
I just think
right?
like yeah.
Does it need to be
Look,
nerfed?
I'm okay to buff it in another way. I just think like that ability is just stupid.
It's a bit dumb.
ability. Like
As much as I like it,
it's
it's a bit
literally
dumb.
immune to half the moves in the game, and it's
Yeah.
a steel type, and it's a ghost type, so it has immunity to poison as well, and normal type moves, and
Two
fighting types.
type
It's
sorry.
literally immune to like 60% of the moves that you can click. in the
3
game.
typing immunities.
Yeah,
Normal, fighting, poison, then all the status moves.
every single move
It
that
is
doesn't
Pokemon
do
number
damage.
1,000. I think this is deliberate.
Yeah, I mean, look, I thought it was like I think it's silly.
Okay. Yeah.
Silly.
Look, I mean, I don't really think Golden goes back in the game, but I do agree. Like in some formats, it feels very oppressive.
And then my last was Incineroar. I also had Incineroar loses. Parting Shot was the big one and knockoff as well.
Yep.
Parting Shot really weakens the like double fake outs setup core because you can only run one AV and you're forced to run U-turn on Incineroar. So
The blowjob bros.
yeah, that's significant. Like Parting Shot, not having Parting Shot and clicking, like if you're clicking U-turn, it means that you have AV. So like Incineroar is like really strong because like AV's broken on Incineroar.
Yeah.
But then if you
Rillaboom-
don't have the AV and you're forced like, and you're using U-turn, like there's literally no reason.
We're going to see more Miracle Seed Rillaboom.
Yeah, or something. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I think you'd probably still want the AV on Rillaboom, maybe. Because
Maybe.
I don't know. That's interesting. Or
Yeah, I
like
mean, there's some
Citrus
good
Berry
items you could run on
Rillaboom.
Incin.
Yeah, but it nerfs that. You know, the
Yeah.
Terapagos, the Cali Shadows, the Golden Go, the Raging Bolt, double fake out setup. You know, protect, parting shot, no longer punish.
Yeah, I agree.
Still very
Get rid of that
strong.
shit.
Okay. All right. I'm trying to remember your little. I didn't go with a couple of things on there. So yours is about a 7 for me as well, but I don't remember the whole list completely.
I'm also going a 7.
Let's go. Thanks, guys.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
I win.
No. Well, then I'm giving it a 6.2.
I'm joking. It's not a
The
competition.
real winners of the community when these changes are implemented.
real.
Alistair and
Except for
Joel.
the bug shit.
Alistair, Joel, when I guess down, we're still counting down. Alistair, can you
We're going to read
please?
Dan's on the bottom cut.
Yeah. Can
Because
you
it's a bit
please
spicy.
decide, because we want your opinion on our list as well. So let us know next time you guys are recording what you think of our list and whether we've fixed the game or not. Whether you think bugs should have these amazing buffs that I'm suggesting.
One more time, bro. One more time.
So speaking of bugs,
How are we still going?
I think we're moving on from the topic of
I think we're
I'm
about to
moving on.
wrap up. We've
I
been
am.
recording for 2
I'm
hours.
moving
Yeah.
on. I just wanted to say before we wrap up, Wolfglick, friend of the
For
show.
fuck's sake.
end of the show.
We know this is going to be quick.
No, it is. He's posted a video rating every single Pokemon in the game, including forms. 1,133 with 2 other people. I liked the system they did. I want to explain it. You can watch it yourself. I'm not even finished. It's over 4 hours long, this video. I haven't even finished it, but I just wanted to comment on a few things I've noticed so far. So not a spoiler because I'm not spoiling number 1, but number 1,133, the worst Pokemon in the game was Relor.
What is that?
It's the little dung beetle
It's
Pokemon.
the pre-evolution of Rabsca.
Because they said it was really ugly.
I don't
and
know what it
obviously
looks like.
It's got a big ball of shit.
Yeah, well, it's got an ugly face, but like the ball in its shiny form, it gets a gold ball of shit, and I think that's pretty cool. And I wouldn't have had this as my worst Pokemon ever.
Well, that is horror. Wait, that's a Pokemon.
Yeah.
I thought that was a meme of like
That's a real Pokemon.
like it was like a Pal World meme. The guy's little face, bro. I love this guy. I love that guy.
Yeah.
Wait, get the one with his face. He's so funny. Look at this one. This one. Go look. Turn around. Look at that. I love it, bro. I love him. But that's my number 1 favorite Pokemon.
Yeah, okay,
What?
fair enough.
No,
Not even like
but I think
Roaring
it's
Moon?
funny. I think it's like face, like it's a very humanoid face. It's
very humanoid.
very funny.
But I just
I
wanted
also didn't know it was a real Pokemon until now.
the 3 criteria was competitive viability, it was design, and then like the iconic status of it, like how iconic is the Pokemon, like, you know, as a for the franchise, right?
Yeah, it's a good criteria.
And it was out of 10 for each category. They averaged it out, and the judges' scores got averaged as well. So it was a fair, they tried to minimize the subjectivity, right? the fourth worst Pokemon at 1129 was Ledian.
We're going through every single.
No, we're not.
Sorry.
I'm just like Ledian though. Design wise, I think Ledian's peak.
That's the
I know
Ladybug.
Ladybug.
I know,
it's
like
got Iron Fist and then like 30 base attack.
I know. It's got like this like
actually.
what are those like Cayman riders?
solo.
I know that Ledian design competitively is like a 0 out of 10. I know that like design wise and like iconic wise, I think Ledian deserved to be higher.
It's just a bug.
So 35 base attack. My apologies.
Holy shit.
Yeah, for a fully evolved Pokemon. That's why I buffed the bug type. You're like, oh no, bright powder on Ledian would be broken.
Every type has shitters.
Yeah.
Mostly.
Bug mostly is shit.
But yes, it's
Sure.
a bug. It's a bug.
Like not normal as well. There are a lot of shit normal
There's
types.
a lot of shit normal types.
But like
lot of shit
none of us are
grass
saying
types.
don't buff the bug types. We're saying don't give it all this random bullshit.
Don't compound 15 different fucking abilities.
Don't
onto
give
it.
it some dumb shit where like every single bug type has an evasion boost.
So all I want to say is I think this would be, I don't know if you guys would be keen because it would require probably hours of work. But would you
want to steal
consider,
Wolfwick's
would
content.
you consider doing an O2 drop version of this and rating all the Pokemon in the game?
You
do it in your own time.
Wolf Glick's content and make it our own. I'm 100% on board.
What do you do once we get the list? Because we don't have
You read out,
Wolfglick's editing team
True.
of
It'd be boring to
50
listen to,
talented
essentially.
people. We have half a talented person.
We've got Dan Baguli,
Yeah, that's why I said half a talented
true.
person.
6.75 inches of
I
talent.
think we'd have to do it outside of the podcast because we couldn't spend entire podcast episodes just rattling off.
No, no,
Would
no.
be
Number 799. I have a Lolan Executor.
and Chris would
No,
be.
you would average
get
all
mad.
you average all the panelist scores and you just read out one list. You wouldn't do a list.
Isn't
for
this like what you're kind of doing?
That was All right. Anyway, all I want to say is Wolf Glick.
Kind of.
In the tradition of like the hottest 100, fuck you should have been higher, all right? You're joking, should have been higher. Wolf Glick had Cacturn at 603.
Okay.
He had Appleton at 372 and Lopunny at 367. 67.
Number 5.
Number 5. Yeah.
Fuck you, Wolf. They all should have been higher.
Is that all?
Lopunny is number
I guess
367
not.
You haven't
of all
even
time.
finished the video. Like,
I know, I haven't finished the video. I don't know where he's put my boys, my top 5 boys, but
yeah.
I wonder where he
Cacturn,
puts
Appleton,
Incineroar.
and Cacturn,
Look,
Lopunny.
he had to be a bit careful with Lopunny.
He was like,
Yeah, you can't
He
put that
doesn't
shit
want
too high on your list.
He doesn't want the Guna.
he did allude to the fact
Doesn't
that
want
like
the
it's
allegations.
unfortunate this Pokemon sold lots of merch, and I'm like, where's he going with this? But Lopunny is iconic in my opinion,
Has he placed for Porygon
Lopunny
yet?
is iconic,
and I think it should have been higher. But I haven't got to
but
the
like
top of the
so
list.
is Vaporeon.
That hasn't come up on the list yet. Kanto Pokemon do get a lot of
Surely
nostalgia
he's putting for
points.
Porygon number 69.
But yeah, I just thought like 3 of my top 10 Pokemon have already been listed, and they were quite high on the list. But they're all top. So okay,
I think he did it on purpose.
to upset me,
Yeah,
Yep.
Wolf.
He knows exactly
he
who
heard
you are.
about your list.
Because you appeared in the Wolf Glick video,
Well,
right?
to see to
haven't-
click
haven't got to that
block
part yet,
on
but I did.
his account, he would have had to read Chris's name. Maybe
True.
He knew. Well, I was doing the Wolfie Goes Down Under campaign, and I
he
one day.
must have seen at least one of those.
Can you please, like, when you see him at Worlds this year, talk to him about this? Because I don't feel like
He's
that was
not
earned.
gonna know what I'm talking
All right,
about, dude. He
two-
does not
two
know who
things.
you are.
He does.
One, he doesn't
He
know what he's talking about.
does.
Second
He runs
of
his
all,
own social
they
media.
specifically set it up so that Wolf cannot be approached by randoms because of like how he's been.
When Kieran's got the win in on stream against Wolf Glick, he can be like, hey, fellow Haley and Chris Marr,
Yeah,
They
I'm
can
not gonna
fall.
lead with that.
living legend that accidentally upset you with an innocent Wolfie Goes Down Under campaign.
You remember that guy
I was-
who was harassing you on Twitter? Can you unblock him, please? He really, really wanted me to ask you that.
Yes.
He won't. He promises he won't harass you again.
I won't. I've now that he did his bit like, oh, parasocial behavior. I don't come up and grope me at events. Blah,
No,
blah, blah.
by the way, Chris, I think
Speech.
what you did was fine.
Yeah, so do I.
Yeah. So, but obviously he didn't want to be. I know. I probably only tagged him probably like a dozen times in the campaign.
It's a lot.
I've changed my mind.
Only like a dozen
over
times.
several months.
No,
It was not over 7
No,
months.
it
was over several
it
one or
was
two
like
months.
a month.
You can go back and look hashtag Wolfie Goes Down Under. You can go look at all the memes on there. They're all got the hashtag tagged. You can look and look at Dan Baguli's amazing Photoshop work. He should have been fucking blocked, not me.
How the fuck would Wolf have known to block Dan?
Well, because I didn't credit Dan, I probably should have. This is all Dan's fault. Block
Yeah.
him. No, it was fun. I
should
don't
exile
regret
him
it.
to Cairns.
And some people like I did a Moxie Booster Goes Down Under campaign and photoshopped him and things, and he loved it. He said it was
After
very
you had already
entertaining.
spoken to him,
Yeah,
True.
it is different.
Maybe if we got Wolf on the podcast, I could have got permission.
well, maybe we would have, but you blew our chances. He definitely would have come on otherwise.
100%. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you think you have got a relationship with Wolf and can get him on the podcast, let us know.
Well, but I don't rate him.
Don't rate him.
I talked to
He's
him
not a great
one
player.
time.
Hey,
Talk to him one time.
Yeah. So I don't think I'm getting him on the podcast.
You can, I don't know, maybe he hates paralysis as well. You guys can like bond
I
over
think
that.
he probably
I think
hates
he does.
paralysis.
I think most pro players
it's a
hate
pretty,
paralysis.
mellow take.
Yeah. Anyway, I think that's enough brain rot for our listeners.
Mhm.
Enough list rot, list slop.
Yeah. List slop.
Yeah.
I think, that can be a thing. We'll just put slop after everything.
I like it.
Thank
It's
you
a
for
good
listening to our
word.
podcast, slop.
We will talk about Reg Eye cooking in a future episode. If you want to know what we're thinking about running for Reg Eye, I will tell you all
I don't
about
think I'm
it.
planning on cooking anything new. I'm planning on just using all the dumbass half-baked teams I had from last Reg Eye. Because last time we had Reg Eye, I was kind of trying. Like, I wasn't necessarily like, I'm going to get to Worlds, but I was at least trying to get a good result at each of my regionals. This season, because I've been spending most of my time casting, I've conceded the fact that I'm not like, I'm not having to try hard this season. I'm not going to Worlds because I didn't play
you
it.
can have a bit of fun with it.
So I'm coming back to Reg Eye and I'm building teams that lose and I'm okay with losing. And it's just, it's way more fun.
I'm bringing back.
I've got some dumb shit. I've got the most hyper offense nonsense. It's Miraidon and Calyrex Shadow Rider with Chi-Yu, Whimsicott, Okidogi, and some other, Clefairy.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
I forget
For
Clefairy is
balance.
good in Reg Eye.
Clefairy, it's actually a hyper offense option. It's not for the friend guard. It's for whenever they set up their dumbass trick room. I get my Calyrex Shadow Rider in there, Terra Ghost, Life Orb, and
After
Clefairy
you.
clicks after you and it moves before their trick room bonds and kills them.
It's a legitimate strategy. I'm just going to bring back the my two Pussycat and Koala team for the regionals last year, but I need to work on it's Koraidon, Lunala, Chen Pao, Entei, two Molomons, but I need to work on my Ho-Oh matchup because if I get the 3 Ho-Oh matchups in a row and lose all 3, because it was just like my team
What about Stone Edge Entei?
legit might have to be the answer.
You have Entei on the team, right?
I do.
Yeah. It
Choice
should have
ban Entei.
It should have Stone Edge anyway.
I think I had because I had Flare Blitz and Sacred Fire because sometimes you need like a guaranteed.
That's
I had Flare Blitz, Sacred
extreme
Fire,
speed.
Stomping Tantrum, Extreme Speed.
Nah, your stomping's not as good as Stone Edge.
Because you don't have to sell it to me. I agree with you, but I mean 80% accuracy is.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Well, you're only clicking into Hoes or Incineroars.
I did have Meteor Beam on Lunala, but they could just protect in front of the one because like unlike fucking what is it, the electric shot where you can just keep doing it turn after turn after turn. You get one Meteor Beam and it's all over. So yeah, we'll see. I
think I'm glad there's not a weather where Lunala can click Meteor Beam 10 turns in a row.
Yeah, that would be a bit fucked up.
A bit fucked.
All right.
All right.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. If you're a returning listener, thank you for your continued support, and I would really love to know why you keep coming back. If this is your first time listening, please come back. I hope you enjoyed your first episode.
Yeah, usually the episodes are better than this, so
No, they're not.
They are.
We say that after every episode.
No, we
It's like,
don't.
Bro,
Look,
this episode was slop, but usually it's good.
We've interviewed the best players in the world.
We
on
have.
this
We have.
podcast.
We have.
Yeah.
Legitimately, I'm just making that up.
And
we actually
they-
have. You can look it up.
Yeah, we've had some really good players on. A lot of them bring a lot of charisma and insight, and they're all really good. And yet somehow the rest of us bring the level down, and it's all still slop. It's fantastic slop.
It's good
Our
slop.
viewers love it. Eat your slop, piggies. But ultimately, we're producing garbage here.
And if you want to,
What are we supposed to talk about, man?
I wouldn't change a thing. I love it.
Okay,
It's-
okay.
also while you're just selling like garbage, if you want to post your own suggestions of fixing VGC, please subscribe, and then you can access our Discord, and you can partake in all sorts of shenanigans we get up to. It's not
Or
even
leave a
just
comment on our YouTube.
It's not even just Pokemon related content now. If you go on our Discord, you'll find Kieran set up a bloody Minesweeper channel. Don't know why.
yeah.
There's
Hell
people.
yeah.
There's people.
I
I
Hey,
got, the
man,
record,
do
I
it.
got the record right now. Matt Slocum
What are you at,
was
two-
busy
212?
proposing to his girlfriend. he was dominating me. I beat him, and then now he's away and he can't beat me. I love it. I
This
love
fucking
it.
loser over in Thailand who just proposed to his
Priorities are
fiance.
all wrong.
Yeah, idiot.
He'll be playing fucking Minesweeper.
Yeah, what is he doing?
He's not married to the game like me.
And somehow we've managed to make a resurgence of Wordle in the server. I don't know how that started, but that was very stressful today. I got it in the 6 and I'm very upset with myself. But yeah, there's a lot going on in there.
We have a fantastic community, and like I said, I wouldn't change a thing about our stuff. I genuinely think like coming up with things we would change about the game, I think was good content.
Yeah.
Chris ruined it by making 20 dumbass suggestions about bug types.
That
But
was
apart
funny,
from that,
though.
he's almost made me not want to buff the bug type anymore.
Spite.
And bug
Hey, that's a
types
move that should be buffed.
bug types are immune to redirection. They've all got propeller tail.
Kill yourself.
Go home.
All right. Thank you so much for listening. I think we've already spooked the subscription to death, but
How about a bug type terrain?
until next time, friends.